We are live again.
We're live, Hero stream.
In New York City, it's Saturday Night Live. Except it's Sunday.
Sunday though.
Sunday.
Wait a minute.
Got you right before I could jump on that one. Damn it.
Haha.
Monster Truck Rally.
You're too slow.
Monster Truck Rally. Sunday.
Oh God, is this map going to kill someone? Oh no.
Buying a ticket gets you the whole seat,
I hope
but
I
you
die.
only need the edge.
It may be what kills you.
What?
No. It's just I didn't realize this map is actually pretty big.
I also
Uh-oh.
didn't realize that my
We'll see.
foundry's broken.
Yeah.
I should be able. One of the things that's on this map, I should be able to turn into a prefab and just make another map using that. If
God,
needed.
the
Understood.
disintegrated shadow guy is still here.
Disintegrated Shadow guy is still here.
That one?
Oh, he's not disintegrated. It's just the shadow that was living inside of him was murdered.
He's just chilling there then.
Yeah, they chill there. They've got fucking but they have been purified.
Oh, now I have a new problem.
He was penetrated by a yellow rod.
Well, you have a new problem?
I closed the window, reopened a new one, but it won't let me in because it thinks I'm still in the game.
Oh, interesting. If you give me 2 seconds, I can restart the I can restart Foundry.
Okie dokie, boss.
Yeah, just let me upload the
One.
I'm
It wasn't me this
gonna fucking throw Veraxis off the side of this goddamn platform.
Okay, I can sign in as Penny.
That works. Yeah, just be Penny instead.
Hold
Hold on. I will return to setup now. Game World is shutting down. Goodbye, everybody. See you Saturday night.
Everybody died. The portal opened,
Watching
and we all
World
died,
again.
and everyone died.
The end.
Portal opened, there's Dune Mark 2 came out, and everything died. That's just the way the world ended.
Server, the Foundry is not happy, is it? Ah, here we go. Should be back up and running. Cool. Would anybody like to give us teeny tiny little recap? Maybe?
There were
Perhaps?
shadows.
What? No.
Rex
There was
told
more
him to
than
stay
one.
outside, and he made friends.
The kobolds have made it into Raylan's office. A true tragedy for.
The kobolds have breached containment.
Yeah, they got away, and they're tiny, and we can't keep track of them very well.
Yeah, they aren't on house arrest, so you don't have little trackers on them. They kind of just show up.
Quick look for small objects with red paint.
No, if they get in contact with Null, they don't want the red paint.
Yeah, they would not.
They want
the
that
red
next death to be the last.
paint. Yeah, they want to be free and go to the Eyrie.
Eerie.
The
I am
Airy.
The
Veraxis made friends while told to stay outside the scary temple.
He
They
did
probed his
indeed
brain.
make friends.
They probed
We
his
do love
brain.
making
Found
friends.
sufficient levels of depression.
I wanted to try something last night, but I'm like, I don't know if Marasco would be able to really do that. I was gonna say he tries to probe back.
Yeah, no, that wouldn't have worked. Probably would have just activated hostilities. Even if you were capable of it, which you
I was say
weren't.
Marasco doesn't even have the capability.
Or, you connect yourself to a hive mind. Congratulations, 30 D12 psychic damage.
Yeah, exactly.
We just see Maraska's metal head explode.
Well, if he was raging, it would take multiple attempts.
You put a lot of stock in your rage against forces beyond your
It's
understanding.
because when it's not rage, then yeah, no, that the brain pops. But I'm too
Well,
angry. to
psychic
think.
damage doesn't care about your rage.
Oh, you don't know what you're saying.
But yeah, so we've talked about the kobolds. What else happened?
Uh,
I say it's like
We
it happened
found-
less than 24 hours ago. So
why the fuck?
Vanderlyn is going down a very interesting path.
Actually, text. Anyway,
This is just for CK.
we found
Awesome.
what looked like little mining outpost. That had some sabotage by cultists.
yeah.
Found a device that was meant to help with the seal on Tharizdun that a cultist was trying to reverse engineer and reverse the usage, I guess, to make it so it can break him out. We have the device with us now. Got rid of the corrupted red crystal inside because that was part of its trying to figure out how to reverse its process, was corrupting the crimson crystals. Found out crimson crystals are not fun things. They feel weird physically. They feel maybe weirder magically.
What?
And we've been told, and we've been given a list of things to do.
You have indeed.
Yeah.
Oh,
My laundry
and we
list.
Gate to the
updated
far realms
Raylan
open.
and requested for help because, oh shit, might be worse than Tharizdun. Or at the very least, will make the situation much worse.
What? Nah, you should completely ignore the gate and just keep pressing for sure.
Heard. Understood. Got
That's
it.
what we need.
I didn't even like
A
this laundry
Tharizdun
list
in
thing
front of
on
us
there
and a
anyways.
Tharizdun behind us. Let's get flanked.
Close the gate, kill the god.
We leave the gate
Easy,
open, and
just-
that's where God says, "Hey, Tharizdun was just a baby."
Unfortunately.
God, even the thought that would be.
We left the gate open and found out, oh, Mama wants its child back.
An unknowable entity is just going, "Where's my baby?" Just fucking goes and
Tharizdun.
destroys the world.
Tharizdun trying to go back into the seal.
No! You can't let my mom find me.
You don't understand. Yeah. I think that
Why
was
does our
it.
to-do
Might have
list
missed
keep getting so
something.
long?
Penny came close to death,
No.
as in I hit 9 fucking health.
Came close to death.
Death or just being unconscious?
I mean,
Yes.
if I'd gone unconscious, if Esteban hadn't allowed me his initiative, I probably would have actually died. Which would have been irritating for me and God, because we just got through relic stuff.
Nah, man. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that was it, though.
This is pretty much everything, yeah. Just doing a couple things real quick.
Do we get inspiration?
No.
Did we level up?
No.
So,
Esteban is really giving you some rough times, huh?
Well, he's not considered in the game right now anymore, at least.
Yeah, he just left again.
So you might be able to sign in as him. Hopefully.
hey God.
Ah, that's me.
Hi. I might need you to also attach Esteban to Evangeline, please and thank you. CK says that
Jeez.
Foundries is being an asshole to him.
No.
Yeah. I've aligned
What
myself.
changed between yesterday and today?
The fact that it's today.
It's since to Sunday, and it was like, nah. Oh, God damn it.
I didn't do it.
Yeah. 2 seconds. I'm currently doing a couple
One.
things on that. I swear to fucking God. I didn't
Do
know
it.
you wanted to
Throw her off a cliff.
perish so much. Didn't know you hated Evangeline so much.
I just hate myself more.
All right, so we've updated from masochist to brat.
That's
Holy shit.
always been there.
True, that's fair.
God.
I think
Awful.
If it's already been there, isn't that just ranking up?
Masochist to sadomasochist.
Well, it's more like in Pokemon when you have the like Mega Evolution.
Oh,
not a
they're
proper
holographic
evolution.
brat.
Yeah, you go back,
Holographic
like-
brat.
What?
I'm
Mythic
putting
Rare
this on the
Masochist. I don't
frame.
know.
I like that
Might
one.
be graded.
Y'all having fun
Yeah,
making
Yeah.
fun of me.
having a blast.
Not kink shaming, I'm kink asking why.
That's right. You say owl.
So the short minds don't
Yeah,
speak
me.
real good
Ooh.
common, right?
Spousal abuse.
They, yeah, if common is even really what they speak.
I like this psionic language.
Can
It might be just communicating literally telepathically, kind of like how Vig communicates telepathically.
It's the
Can they
mushrooms
speak
That's,
that
I can do that
Draconic?
too. Esteban can
hair.
also do it too.
Can they
Can
speak what now?
that their
Viraxis?
dragon language? Can they speak to Draconics?
They speak brain.
They speak brain.
They speak brain.
You are welcome to ask them a question if that's what you're trying to do. Absolutely.
I'm gonna try. We're actually just gonna be going
Hey.
going with Draconic here.
Yeah.
Stop.
So, you guys have any clue of how we're supposed to close that thing out there? No, maybe.
Ah.
Close the gate.
Hey, don't speak for
Oh,
them.
God.
You're not wrong, but don't speak for them.
Roscoe looks at him like it's just save yourself the trouble.
Okay.
Can
They
can
do
we
like
ask
4
them if
words.
they know where the Forge Town is?
You're welcome to try.
Could I
Yeah,
maybe get one of those fancy yellow spears?
they look down at the complete lack of yellow spears that they now have,
Just have
or don't have.
I think it's an open Skype call.
But they, in response to kind of like directions for the Forge Town, they just respond near the ship.
Okay, where's the ship?
One of
Next to
them
the rock.
just jump. Actually, not one of them. All three
my
of them just
God.
jump off the edge.
Okay.
We can't do that.
I mean, we can glide down.
Go grappling.
I'm just
hook.
gonna climb up on Evangeline.
Did you say go grappling hook?
Yeah.
Go grappling hook. Thousands of feet in the air. Go grappling hook.
Man, the rope was shorter than I thought.
That's weird. 60 feet should have got me to the bottom. Wait, those shard mines are really small right now.
Morasco's looking down and he's just like, did he
I'm just
mean
gonna
to
climb
make
up on
himself plummet faster?
This is
Yeah.
now. Look
Is
at
that
at
what the
them. Look at how small they are.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, I was gonna
Oh, they are
teleport
really
before I hit the
fast.
ground.
I'm going to
You're just
climb up on
okay.
Evangeline.
All right, we're gonna glide down safely. Esteban, this is your one chance because I cannot come back up to get you.
Just come back up to get me.
I'm not gonna come back up
Just
to
come
get.
back
I will
up.
die.
Go back up a couple thousand feet.
You will with that attitude.
No, I
Morocco,
just
just
the
grab
layer
Esteban.
curse. Okay, I'm grabbing Esteban.
I'm grabbing
Rosca
Esteban.
has wings too. He can carry
Yes.
an Esteban.
Morasco's
Yep.
also holding a very heavy metal device still.
Mm-hmm. A lack of a bag of holding. A curse.
He doesn't have a backpack.
Somehow you fucking have not have one now.
Stored in your metal folds.
What?
Oh my god.
Are you just succumbing to the grab?
Brother, why you gotta say
Yeah.
it that way?
I like to imagine.
Stimulate it like a
Oh
wrist
yeah,
hand.
no, she definitely did. I just didn't know if you were gonna try to fight the grab.
No, I thought you were just gonna grab me and just jump.
Oh, she's not gonna just do
Unhack.
that.
God.
Part where Esteban.
Mount it to yourself
We're
like a wrist
gliding
cannon,
down,
we can
we're
put a
not
green crystal in it.
Dropping. I'm not an asshole.
Like, huh. And, like pretend to jump.
Just pretend to
Everybody,
drop you. I'm not a jerk. At what point in your
Nah,
since
just
you've known me that
push-
I would just
push
do that?
Esteban off and only catch him near the bottom.
Tell myself that happened.
In what world have I ever shown that I was ever gonna do something like that ever?
The real world.
The real one.
That-
Yeah, thank you.
You don't
Morasco's
even
just
know
gonna
me.
jump down.
He's gonna just start going down.
Yep, his pauldrons open, fucking wings come out, and he just steps off the edge.
Force
Right,
cage.
Destroy
you didn't
you.
use
Sorry,
your
you
draconic
fix
flight
your-
earlier, correct?
I did not.
No, I
I
just
was
teleported.
vortex warped.
Yeah,
Twice.
vortex warped. I was about to say, is like it would be very entertaining to be like, oh shit, I actually already used my wings and just fucking plummet like a rock.
That's when I would have
Like
to go
something
into
out of
rage.
fucking Looney Tunes.
I would have to go into rage and use Rage of the Gods to get that flight back and then waste that fucking ability.
Oh my lord. Evangeline is
anyways.
going to take Esteban and Varaxis and glide down. Penny,
Sure.
Penny. I mean, you're sitting on the shoulder, I think, before, but you also have
Yeah,
wings.
he also has
so
wings.
Yep.
you do you, buddy.
Yeah.
For
For a setting that is so flying hostile, everybody here has flying in some way, shape, or form.
Oh god.
Yeah, Esteban's is limited to 60 feet, though.
Hey, look, you still got the capacity. You can get across 60-foot gaps now. Doesn't have to get scooped anymore for that, but a plummet like this, yeah.
It's
Plummet like this,
Blizzard.
yes. He has been scooped.
I'm sorry, I was having Doritos in my mouth.
Oh, where'd you get the Doritos from, Braxis?
You
What
want
do
one?
you think, boss?
I do. What
They're,
is a Dorito?
Sweet, they're spicy sweet chili flavored.
I don't even know what that tastes
Foss
like.
just has
Sure.
a literal convenience store just stocked.
I like to picture he's got chips on the shelf.
I wouldn't put it past him, honestly.
It's got a can of Pringles. Everyone's like,
And
what?
and the thing
the
is
fuck?
that he would have it available as you guys would show up too. So like you wouldn't even have to ask. He would somehow know what chips you needed or wanted.
You
Alright,
here for the
boss.
you here for the Doritos?
Cheez-Its or
Yeah.
Doritos?
Has
Oh,
both.
you're switching it up today. Pringles.
Boss has a mixed
Oh my
bag that
God.
has both Doritos and Cheez-Its in it at the same time.
That actually.
He's even got like the off-brand chips
No.
just in case.
Marasco with a big tub of goldfish stuck on his face.
Evangeline learning all these new snacks.
Literally
What is
actual
that?
brands.
Chili?
Just like
What is this? Why do you all know what it is?
What
yeah,
is
you guys
cheese?
you guys start falling. Or gliding, I guess, not falling.
Unless I
but-
want to give someone a heart attack.
I'm already having a heart attack.
Folds your wings in and just dives.
I could finally die.
Thank God, Dick! Yay! But yeah, the shard mines get down there
Sharp.
with no flight. They kind of just land on the ground and they just start walking. But we will bring you now. We shall now wub wub everyone. Wub 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 wub.
Ah.
Wub wub.
Because now you guys are actually at the base of the cliffs. Those little tiny chasms that you saw before. Not so tiny.
Hey, just a question to our shard mine friends, wherever you've
As
gone.
they continue walking. Yeah, I'm dragging them in.
You guys do know about the curse, right? That's gonna tear our brain apart.
Irrelevant.
It is if we
They-
have to go up more than 30 feet to get to this.
They're gonna go
Boat.
with or without us.
Yes, but they need us to close the gate. So how can we ascend to close a gate?
They're
if
made to
it's-
close the gate.
What do you need us for?
Have you seen what's been coming out?
I've tried not to. And no, I generally can't see that far. I'm kind of short.
Got me there. He starts to glide over.
Maraska. Go ahead, give me a perception check as you're going across.
You'll
That's a
have to
little
reattach me to
sarcasm.
Evangeline God.
And Esteban needs reattached to Evangeline.
Uh,
I'm attached to Esteban.
on a map like this, I won't. I'll move people when we get to actual positions.
A little distracted by the hunk of metal in my hands.
Are a little distracted by the hunk of metal in your hands. Those of you who are watching Maraska glide across, you may also make your little checks as well.
Where's the perception button? Normal. Yep, that checks out.
Short.
I'll take it against reach.
Oh. That's the ball.
That
Remember, my sword can hit you by
Hell
splitting
yeah,
itself with
Esteban.
necrotic damage. There's no check for
First-
that. It just hits.
Becomes resistant twice.
I got a 27. You got a
Esteban
30.
and Evangeline, you will have noticed, even before the kind of the shard minds are able to like really say anything. You see over here, you see the crystals kind of start to settle, almost like sand, kind of like having a sudden void underneath it.
Oh.
You didn't fucking put crystal
and-
graboids in.
No.
Probably didn't have to.
But you do hear just the sounds of something very large moving.
Oh god, it's worse, isn't it? It's purple worm, isn't it?
Maybe.
Maraska. Maraska, there's something in there.
He's
Well,
noticed it, just too
unfortunately,
late.
He's
Maraska.
there. He committed.
Maraska!
there he is. I'm gonna give him an actual token. You don't have alert, do you, Maraska?
I get advantage on dex saves.
That is not the same thing.
I have alert, but it doesn't help him.
It does not help him. No. it does not.
That's advantage on initiative.
This is for surprise.
And danger sense just says you gain an uncanny sense of when things aren't as they should be, but it only gives advantage on dex rolls.
Yeah.
Or dex
Well,
saves.
you are in the air. So yeah. Somebody called it earlier. Just happens to be the purple crystals. But a very large worm just comes careening out of the crystal and is going to start moving. But what we are going to do is, if you would please, everyone, roll initiative.
I haven't had a long
'Cause-
rest. This sucks.
Welcome to being a spellcaster, buddy.
Ah,
It's all about spell slot economy.
ah.
Is that even possible? What is that? What did he actually? What the fuck? Oh my god. Okie dokie. So Varaxis, who all has alert? This is would be important.
You as Esteban has alert.
Esteban has alert.
Yeah.
And Varaxis, you also have alert, correct?
I do.
Okay, so the purple worm will go first, and then you two will be able to act. Yep. Unfortunately, Maraska, you are surprised. Evangeline and
dear.
Penny.
Well, would I
Well-
be surprised because I was able to see?
Yeah, no,
my...
you would be able to see. Yeah, you'd be fine as well.
Okay.
Reckless is part of his character trait. Like, I don't know what to say.
This is part of his character trait. He has almost gotten killed because of his recklessness many times, and
He has been
if
killed
this-
because of his recklessness.
he has indeed been killed because of his recklessness. Let's hope it's not a second time.
You can still get poisoned, right?
I mean, I'm resistant, but technically yes, because he's not like a true true Warforged, so he doesn't have like immunity.
Even regular
He-
Warforged only have resistance to poison, which always
Double check
confused me.
something real quick.
Yeah.
Well, they're
it
immune
was
to disease.
confusing to me too sometimes.
They're immune to disease, but I think they're just resistant to poison, or I think they're just immune to disease. One of the two.
They're immune to diseases resistant to poison.
Yeah, so
Which-
he's not immune to
That looks
disease,
like an aneurysm.
but
Because if I recall correctly, what I was going to do is surprise rounds. I'm using the new rules for it, which makes surprise a little less annoying. The creature is
Yeah.
surprised. They have disadvantage on their initiative roll at the start of combat. I see.
okay, so I would just have
You'd have to roll with
flat roll.
disadvantage. Yeah.
Roll me a second initiative. Pretty much the only one that's getting surprised is Maraska because he's right in front of this poor fucking worm.
Oh, didn't do
And
it.
his hands are full.
I will clear your initiative. How about that?
Yeah, because I already get an advantage on initiative. So.
That's a 10.
Alrighty. Cool. Purple Worm is top of the order. He's coming in hot on Mr. Maraska. So, dude, we're gonna hit begin combat. There we go. Boop, boop. No.
It is my turn now, apparently. The purple worm has 0 on his
Oh no, you're right.
initiative.
On the actual fucking like encounter tracker in outside of that combat tracker, he was actually at the top. But for Axis,
I'm so
yeah, you may go.
confused.
You're so far away. Good luck. It is coming for Maraska.
Why is there a shadow version of me right here?
That is your previous position.
Weird.
Did you say you had it too, Vraxis?
Alert?
The
Yeah.
what's it called? Help, the one where you can swap initiative order. Help.
Alert.
No, I don't have
Alert.
that.
You don't
I
have alert. Okay.
Alert. It does do that now.
Alert
I-
does that.
I think I picked the legacy variant of it.
Yeah, he's got the legacy variant, it looks like.
Oh, okay.
Can't be surprised while you're conscious. Other creatures don't gain advantage on attack rolls against you as a result of being unseen by you, and a +5 bonus to initiative.
Okay. Never mind then.
Who were you hoping to switch with?
Oh, well, if I could swap with him, I could have hit him with a haste before he ran in there to do things.
Understood.
I'm not gonna be able to get out there and do anything.
If you had haste, you would.
No, there's a drop off there.
Yeah, there's a
Oh.
drop off. You would have to go down into the crystal, like, basically section. It would be
True.
about a 10
Summon your
foot,
dragon.
10-ish foot drop.
I could summon Phaedra,
Summon Phaedra. You've got
But he'd
abilities.
still have to
which that's
possibly
a bonus
dip down
action.
a bit to attack.
Not a purple
It's a
worm.
pretty big worm.
Purple
Okay.
worm is it's big.
They're
Oh God, I
gargantuan,
require
so-
Phaedra.
If it was an
Require
actual
Phaedra.
purple worm, I would have no hope of Maraska surviving.
It is a purple worm.
It is a purple worm.
Well,
That is an actual purple
It
worm.
is an actual purple worm.
Yes, you
And
might
your
be
guy-
fucked
I
up.
might be thinking of a different variant. I don't know. My brain is lost.
I don't know. It's all good. I shall give you Phaedra now,
Either way,
sir.
purple worm. Big scary.
Purple
Not
worm.
good.
Oh, right. Player companions. There we go. I have so many fucking, so many folders.
Yeah. Okay. Do not target that. Target that.
Oh yeah.
Nah, man.
Uh,
Phaedra.
I don't know how to attach myself to things.
You move Phaedra, and then we'll just classify it as your token.
Phaedra will be right here. I can get over here to fight this thing. Is that what I'm gonna do? Fuck it.
God,
This
can
is
you
where
also
I work
drop
Dropping on
best at.
Phaedra and going.
Can you drop
Yeah.
in demo
What's up, Penny?
near us?
Oh, you want demo?
Yeah, because he's actually made for combat too. Not the best at it, but he's
And
there.
why does it say I'm controlling the actor demo? I don't even have him selected. Stop that. I'll fight you.
I like how
Already
literally
used my
nothing has
bonus
changed
action,
from
so-
last session, and yet somehow Foundry is having an aneurysm. Don't you just love
Does
virtual
it
tabletops?
26 hit?
Yeah, actually, it does.
And I'm gonna use a smite with this.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going with 4th level.
Yeah. Sick.
Let's see if the second attack hits. I feel like it's not, but I'm gonna try.
Oh, God, another thing.
Yeah. What's up?
Can you just add spells to my spell list?
Can I add spells to your spell list?
Because I can't figure out how to add the cure wounds. that I copied.
A 17 does not hit Braxis.
I was guessing.
Yeah, give me 2 seconds. I believe I have to go into the compendium for it.
Gotcha.
Spells.
Eventually now gets to have a heart attack at the fact that Baraxis is flying over a crystal pit fighting a purple worm.
I believe I have Yep, Cure Wounds is in your.
Awesome. Thank you.
Because yeah,
Nice.
that's all I got. So Esteban, go do your thing.
Yeah, Esteban, that is your turn. Big old purple worm. It's got a couple targets it wants to nom on now.
He's having audio difficulties here.
These
Man,
computers
it
are
really
not
don't want us
instant
to play
today.
on Sunday, does it?
It doesn't want Esteban to play on Sunday.
It just doesn't want me to play. I'm not allowed to have nice things.
nice things, no siree, Bob.
Okay, purple worm, you piece of shit. Sorry.
Purple worm.
Oh my god, we're so tiny.
You're so small.
Why am I rotating?
I don't know.
Welcome to my life.
Why? Just do this.
I opened up your whole sheet. What happened?
What?
I opened your whole sheet.
Okay, I can't see. Okay.
Mhm. There, does that help?
Alright, I gotta add these guys.
How do you move the screen?
One. You have to click from this side.
All right, I'm gonna need. Oh, that's right. We didn't fucking long rest.
Correct. One of the rare instances in in D&D where we don't have just one combat between long rests.
That's okay.
The 11th
I didn't
layer
use any
once
spells.
good.
What's most amusing is we could have just avoided this by staying higher during our flight down and just gone over a good ways.
The shard mines might have triggered the purple worm themselves, though. You've lost your guides.
That's true.
The unfortunate circumstances of
Why is it a template?
having NPCs as guides.
I also could have
Don't
just
worry about
vortex
that.
warped us all across this.
Could you actually have done that?
I have
Okay.
the spell slots, yes. I would have been tapped out
You
afterwards,
measure.
more than likely.
This is too much work.
But
Oh my gosh.
How do you live your life with a trackpad? This is ridiculous.
50 feet.
50 feet?
50 feet. At center 55.
All right, boss. God,
Are you doing what I think you're doing?
where am I if I'm up here?
If you are up where? Sorry. Up here?
How
Where,
high
sorry?
is up here?
You have to click on the
Oh!
bed.
Yes, I did.
I see where your cursors are now.
It's
I would
weird
say
because it's like
probably
blue on
about-
purple, so it doesn't really show very well.
Yeah. I would probably say about 10 feet higher than where you are currently. It goes out fairly horizontally from the cliff face.
And it's not technically connected to where those homeboys are. This is gonna be tricky.
You should rodeo the worm.
Well,
I'm thinking about it so
That's
bad
not-
right now.
far from the plan that I had in mind.
I'm about to go
Ross,
grappling
good for
hook this
yourself.
dude's face right now.
just the idea, just grappling hook the fucking purple worm just straight
Sir?
into its mouth.
no Monster Hunter. Stop it.
I'm really thinking about it though. Everybody else gets to do. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
no.
fun stuff. Come on.
I am genuinely considering this. If we can
Oh,
pull
no.
it away from its problems here. I mean, those are a lot of jagged rocks, right?
Very jagged rocks on the edges of the chasm, and those
Right.
crystals, they're lower. You could stand on them, but you are going to be lower than where you are currently.
Hmm. Oh man, it's gonna suck because I'm gonna have to find a way to like anchor myself on this. Maybe I'm gonna do one of these.
Got pity on you.
Good old. All right. So if I anchor myself on these spikes here and try to grappling hook this thing and then just drop it onto the crystals and impale it.
You're going to try to impale it on the crystals that it is currently on, or maybe I'm misunderstanding.
Yeah, pretty much. We're gonna see. We're gonna test this grappling hook out. The weight load.
Okay. So you're going to try to basically wrangle it?
Yes. I'm not sure what you want me to roll for this, though.
Well, if you're trying to move the purple worm against its will, it is going to be a contested strength check with your grappling hook.
This will be fun. I'm not even sure what my strength is. I never used that.
I don't think you have strength.
You say I don't think you have strength.
Damn.
Whose side are you on?
You're not dying.
You never truly live until you do something stupid.
Hey, no, man.
Amen.
If you can succeed, you can fucking... Okay, he rolled really low on its strength check.
Yeah, but what does really
He's saying there's a chance.
It got a 14 on its strength.
You just need to
I
roll a
don't
14 or
understand how
higher.
this is physically possible, but fuck it.
He's saying there's a chance.
My God.
Oh my God! Never tell me the odds.
What?
So are you pulling it? So are you pulling it towards you?
Oh God.
What a fucking legend.
only, yeah,
Sure.
only enough. I don't want it to fully
So
be with us. Just enough to remove it from its
So-
area, to enough to drop it. Or at
So
least
the
we grab it.
direction that you can, if you're trying to like, you're basically trying to almost like pull it out of its hole
Yes.
and then impale it
that
on
is
something.
the main
Okay.
goal. Yes. Pull it out from its
You're
hole.
fishing.
Yes, exactly. Except for I don't want
You're
this cat.
What the fuck? What the
You were
fuck?
fishing.
Henry,
The
are you
only
still
way
on my
that I
shoulder?
can, the only way that I can justify how this happens is you fire off your grappling hook and you find the one like tiny like section between its plates to where it's like a really tender spot.
Oh my God.
You hit the spot that I just stuck my sword through and smited.
Yeah.
That's
Basically.
exactly where I just hit. Yeah. You gave me a
To hit
perfect
it,
shot.
causing it, yeah, it's less a you being strong enough to pull a thing that is multiple tons out of the ground. And more essentially just able to shock it out of the ground. So it's fully out of the ground, and I would say gets probably drug. Like it just recoils about to this point. So it does go straight at you, Veraxis. But you are able to, I would say, be able to get out of the way. I will, to help reward also that strength check. I will also have it take a little bit of damage as you basically kind of grate its underside on some sharp crystal.
Hell yeah.
So go ahead and roll me 3d10.
Oh, what part of your body was that?
Esteban may not be
My
able to do
elbow?
stuff that comes to his brain, but apparently he can do strength stuff.
Yeah, hold on. Your specialty is sneaky and brain stuff, and you're just doing
Damn,
strength
not bad
checks.
either.
And... What the fuck?
It's just fucking 20 fucking like piercing / slashing damage to this fucking purple worm as it just gets kind of cheese grated on its underside.
Me
You
and
just
my
hear a
stupid
screech
idea.
from this thing in like anger. It does
Deserve it.
look in your general direction.
Oh,
Oh, it's pissed.
this is the part where we bonus action hide.
Sir, it's looking in a general direction. We're over
Looking
here.
right at you.
I don't think a purple worm actually has eyes.
That's what I
It is
mean.
not.
It just knows where the
Yeah.
attack came from in that area.
has-
We're still in the mission.
Tremor sense and blind sight.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. You can't hide from that.
No, you can hide from it. It's just gonna have to be really, really still.
Be like
can't-
Dune.
Or
You
in
gotta
the
do
air.
the Dune. You gotta step and then drag and then do a
He's
leap.
pissed
and
it
then
off
drag
and drawn its attention towards Evangeline.
Yeah, no, it's a thing.
I'll
This is
protect
my
you.
life.
I'll protect you.
Alrighty. Damn.
Okay.
And just like that,
Esteban has disappeared from human eye.
Esteban is fucking.
We call this
gone.
parade pass.
Jesus
You
Christ.
pissed off the enemy
Good
and
luck,
said,
everyone.
your problem.
Yep. All right,
Maybe I'll
This is
just stand here and
Nebraska.
take it.
Maraska, it's you.
He's just witnessed this whole spectacle and is just fucking floored.
Yeah, the question becomes: how much of this was Esteban, or how much of it was Rattletap's engineering?
I
Probably
mean,
all
either
Rattletap's
way.
engineering.
No,
Esteban-
still massively impressive. The fact that Esteban was like, "I'm gonna do this."
Oh,
I'm gonna go
yeah.
fishing."
it's like that on top of the fact that Esteban just saved his life, basically.
Just hearing this, like, to Esteban, just the amount of stress that was on your arm when you did that.
You'd hear the steel cable screeching.
oh yeah.
All right. Well, what can I do here? It's 5, 10, 15, 20, about 30 feet. Fuck. Is it going to cost an action of any kind to try and throw? Well, it'd be a check probably.
I am wearing a backpack, and I'm like right next to you.
Fair. So he's gonna hand the big.
The
Put it in the
device
bag.
is smaller than Varax's, but it is.
Gotta
I
say,
don't
like,
think
that's
it would
why he's
fit inside
holding
the
it.
backpack. I would say the device would not fit inside your backpack. A kobold-sized backpack, I don't think it would fit.
15, 20,
So you're gonna have
Yeah,
to spend
so
some economy.
20 feet over there. He's gonna huck it onto the ledge.
Okay.
It makes the Lego breaking noise as it breaks apart into a million pieces.
Yeah,
The rest-
just
the rest of
tosses
them
it
breaks off.
unceremoniously, destroyed. It's not actually broken. It's fine.
And just because of the situation here. So we are already going to rage, but we're finally going to use that.
Uh-huh.
So lets me fly and hover. How far down is the purple worm?
If you want to reach it, it depends. Did you fly perfectly horizontally across the chasm?
I mean, he wouldn't have flown up.
I would say he's within melee range.
Okay.
If you
We're-
stay
we're
at your
flying
elevation.
perfectly horizontal.
Well, he can hover, so it's like he's skating on air. So yeah, a lot of white
As wings
platinum
doesn't even
and
use them.
golden fucking light comes off him. And let's see, 25, 30, but I also
There's just
get...
bony and skin flap sounding wings.
Why you gotta say that?
Oh, wait. 35. Because I have 40 movement speed. I forgot. Haha. What are we gonna do here? How does this? For right now, I haven't used this either. Is that a bonus action?
Hmm. What are you trying to do?
My fucking description for the chains.
What about it?
I don't see it.
I see it. During your rage, you may
Oh,
as a
there.
reaction
Okay.
attempt to chain down an enemy within 30 feet of you. It's as a reaction.
Okay, so we won't do that, but we are going to take a swing. Why can't I? There it is.
Hell yeah. Fuck this room up.
Okay.
I believe it auto calculates your crit buff
Right.
from Moss Splitter as well, I believe.
Okay. Sorry, I'm still having to read all this shit. Smoke brutal strikes.
I get that.
Yeah, it's not even spells. It's just there's so many effects that I have to check that play into each other.
It's the curse of having a high level character all of a sudden. Going from a no barbarian to a 16 barbarian is not the kindest transition.
Not entirely. Okay. So I'm going to declare this ahead of time.
Yep.
Does it auto calculates my rage as well, right?
Yeah, it should auto calculate your rage. It should. Yep, and it adds the extra damage from your crit.
So that was the first hit, and that enhanced critical is going to have disadvantage on attack rolls until the start of my next turn.
Yep.
Oh, for number 2.
Does it hit?
Oh, and that would also have so 8 plus 10 radiant damage. And the next hit. Nice.
Yep. It's looking wounded.
Good. Yeah, he just
Really
flies
bad
at this
turn.
thing in a flash of white and gold and is just tearing into it.
Cool. Is that everything?
Yes.
Cool. Shardmind, he's going to go ahead and do some hippity hops. Nyong. Just jumps straight into the fucking into the canyon, little chasm, and just starts stabbing at this thing with a spear. Gonna make his first attack. Nat 1. He's gonna make his second attack. That's a hit. Okay. Whopping 17 damage. And that is his turn. Penny, that's you.
I don't like where I am.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, it is your
At
turn.
some
so you
point, I
can-
transferred to Esteban, which was a mistake.
I
This
was
was a
wondering why
mistake.
you were on Esteban's shoulder.
Hey guys, do you think this thing is dexterous?
Probably not.
Probably
It's a giant
not.
worm. It does
It's the
not have
most nimble thing
fingers.
you've ever come across.
Cool, cool, cool,
It's
cool,
an angry
cool,
sentient tube.
cool, 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 cool. Cool.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Dex 18, and I'm not gonna roll damage because if it passes, I do nothing.
Yep, we will do a dex save. It is looking at it. I believe it'll need a crit to do it
Okay,
because it has a -2 to dexterity.
and this is
Oh
a
my
upcasted?
Jesus! Oh my
Did it
baby
critical
Jesus!
fail? No.
No,
Hey.
it crit.
Oh my god!
Hey, fuck you,
Silvery barbs.
Oh, you got it with Angeline?
Outstanding.
I got it. I got it. I got you.
Okay, thank you. I'm like I'm running spells.
That is, this is the second time now that somebody in our little group says like, I need a nat 20 in order to pass this, and it gets it. Let's try this again. Okay, that is a 1. That was a 3 turned into a 1.
You want to give Esteban advantage so he can try shit again? Because that was funny last time.
Yeah, I'll give it Esteban advantage.
Yep.
You don't got it. Someone else can take it. I kind of want to see if he can pull it again.
There's not really much more to pull it.
That's fair.
I mean, keep pulling it straight towards you.
Let me do the damage. I also take. God, can you do 7 damage to me real quick?
Taking 7 damage.
Yeah, because I'm up doing it by 1.
Okay. Roll your damage. That's a lot of damage.
That plus 3d6, so
For a 6th level spell, that's insane. God damn!
so 87.
It's still standing!
Mother fucking god.
Fucking just disintegrates a section of its skin. There's just a piece of it missing.
I just love God's reaction. Just, God damn!
God damn! Yeah, no, fucking disintegrate is a crazy strong ability for only 6th level.
He needs some milk.
He needs some milk.
Hold on. I also have another thing I can do here. I do believe. Okay, cool. We'll just do a basic bitch. Mind Sliver.
Okay.
It's my bonus action.
It is physically incapable of passing.
Okay. I'll just roll
It
the
has a
damage.
-5. Yeah, it is got 1 intelligence.
It has no brain.
It is a virtually mindless eating machine. It's still standing. I don't think this poor guy will even have a turn.
I'm getting the fuck out of here.
He's also got disadvantage, so you know.
Okay.
Another shard mind. It's gonna go join his buddy.
He also has a -1 d4 for a saving throw he makes before my turn. Just because.
So disadvantage
Jesus
on
Christ.
attacks before my turn, minus to his save rolls before your turn.
Yeah, no. This
Over
purple
100
wasn't meant to
damage
be a
in
difficult
2
fight. If I wanted this to be a difficult fight, there'd be more than one purple worm.
Oh yeah.
And at least one of us would
because-
have already been poisoned.
Yeah, it doesn't help that the purple worm literally got a nat 1 on his initiative as well.
That's
But
crazy.
the Shard Mind did indeed crit. It's a slam, but it's actually a stab because I'm using a I believe a crystal golem. I believe for its stat block. Guys,
Thank you.
But it's going to make a stab. That was actually a crit, so we're just going to double that. Oh, yep.
I'm allergic
Well.
to purple worms.
Allergic for worms. What's a good thing? It has perished.
Oh, thank God.
God said,
My
yep, that'll
allergies
do.
are
Shard
kicking
Mind
in.
just fucking finds a nice little weak spot. Actually, just goes to the section of the worm that was disintegrated and just stabs into
Oh.
that.
The worm's dead. It's okay.
The worm perishes.
The worm
Um,
perishes.
Nova.
Nova, hold on.
Congratulations, you guys did it. One dead purple worm.
I'm
Anyways.
gonna have Demo go collect some poison from him.
Okay. He's going to give me
Attempt
a
to.
survival check, please.
Nova,
Okay, I believe.
hey.
Let me open up
I'm
his
a-
sheet. What are your
I'm gonna
stats?
go ahead
Above
and go over
board.
here, God.
That would explain why there's purple worm poison.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go ahead and go land on the other side there.
Yeah, I
He
got
doesn't
you.
have any bonuses to that, and that's just a wisdom, so that's a flat d20.
God, can you hook Esteban up to me? Kind of like a little backpack.
Nope, he does not find poison.
Thank you.
He does not find poison. Luckily, it's not a nat 1, so he will not start getting melted by the poison. But he's not able to secure poison.
Oh shit. Wee. And I guess, huh. Huh,
Somebody's
I didn't
dog
think
is
about that.
making Sounds
How's
of
Demo gonna get up?
sadness.
Sorry,
Yeah,
it's
about-
mine.
he's
She's
about-
being
He's about, I believe I said it was about 20 feet down. He could start climbing.
Nova. Hey,
Yeah, there's a lot of footholds. It's kind of spiky, but I guess he'll start climbing.
relax,
You'll need
girlfriend.
to give me an athletics check. Or acrobatics, but I don't know what's higher for him. They are
They're
the same, it looks
They
like.
would be the same. So it's a d20 plus 2, I believe.
Yep.
The
Should be able to just
proficiency.
click on his block and just hit just do strength check.
Yeah, strength. Normal.
It takes a while, but he gets up.
Penny will wait. He's like, okay. What's a good temp, buddy?
Okay, Maraska, you just hanging out in the middle,
You just
looking at this thing that
full-on
tried to
killed
eat
it.
you.
Yeah, for a moment.
Don't forget the thing you dropped.
Okay, so again,
Flies
remember what we
by,
said about
Picks it up and
being-
lands.
remember what we said
Okay,
about
back
being
to-
careful?
Back to following them. Oh, I'm not attached, am I?
You are not, because attaching you guys every scene change is just.
Well, yeah, this is like
it's
a really
thing.
small map anyway, so.
Yeah.
You now have to bring Phaedra into the next one.
I'm just gonna copy Phaedra, and I'll copy Demo. So I will just grab both of them and copy.
Hey, Nova,
Actually, I'll
I
grab
need
the
you
shard
to stop being
mines.
sad.
No, copy those guys.
I need you to stop being sad because your time will come when it's your time to go outside.
My God, your time will come.
She's mad
Oh,
because CK went
actually,
to
I
go
don't
see
have anybody
her
in there
brother.
right now. So let me grab you, bring you up there, grab all of you. and paste you.
Wee!
It was fun to use Disintegrate. That's the first time I got to use it.
Yeah, the fact that it is that plus 40 just by default is insane.
Yeah, it's because it does 0 damage if they save, though. It's an all or
Yeah,
nothing.
but yeah. Still though, for a 6th level spell, it's fuck.
The plus 40 is a bit wild. But that was-
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
look, red crystal. Hey,
No, that's orange crystal.
is it orange? It looks red.
It just looks red because of the light. If I turn it
Okay.
off, it's well, it looks purple now, but
You're not helping your argument, God.
I'm not helping it. I keep accidentally picking. What the fuck? I just watched Evangeline and Esteban just flip upside down.
Bean.
Oh, sorry, that was me.
Just
I was trying
spinning.
to. I was trying
I
to
did
do
not
this.
attach myself, but I did
I got
highlight
you.
both of my tokens, and now they move.
Yep. Yeah, that's another way to move yourself. I'm going to continue lighting up the next map for you guys while I describe this one. So, the Shard Mines, they continue walking just very singular purpose. And they point to a area kind of probably another few hour walk to what looks to be, you see a ship off in the far distance along the coastline that you are following of this massive sea. The sea that is between you and the gate.
That actual water?
So this is the first time that you guys have actually gotten even remotely close to this water. It is up to you if you want to go take a poke at it.
Or can I throw a rock in it?
Yeah, you can throw a
Oh
rock
my
in it.
gods, please be careful.
I'm just gonna throw a rock
you-
in it.
You throw a rock in it, and it bloops, but it's very viscous.
Ew, that's gross.
So it doesn't splash. It goes bloop.
Evangeline, the
But you
water's
see,
not water.
yeah, it like shimmers. It's hard to tell the depth of this water, because it looks like you were looking into the night sky.
How far down is the water?
From where you are currently, it's only like 5 feet down.
Can I like, reach down with like an empty water skin and just see if I can get some of it in the water skin?
Braxis, please, you're gonna give me a heart attack.
You're long.
I'm only
are your
30.
arms long
Oh my
enough
God.
to do that, sir?
Why is
Come back.
Please.
Wait, come back. Where are they
Where-
going?
Wait, hold on.
Where are
I
they
made
going?
Maraska grabbed Demo
Oh.
and Phaedra. Seeing both of them just march into the water, never to be seen again.
Okay. And now, as I was gonna say, but I was muted because I'm stupid.
You
I-
fool.
At 5 feet, I'm gonna mage hand a glass bottle down to scoop some.
Yeah. You scoop up some. Your mage hand actually kind of struggles a bit when it scoops. It's pretty heavy.
Ooh, that's kind of neat. I like that.
Braxis is too. He's gonna
Um,
try to get some.
You're able
Braxis,
to kind of
please.
get down and scoop some. Your hand does kind of dip into it a little bit. And it is thick.
I'm just gonna look at
Let's
Penny and be like,
go.
"It's on my hand. It feels weird."
The I say texture of it, thick, but also it feels ice cold.
But it is expertly cold though.
Well, now that's touching him. Can I do an Arcana?
You may totally make an Arcana check.
Since he's already interacting with it physically,
Uh-huh.
Evangeline's gonna use her cloth and wipe Braxis's hands of the yuck.
Penny, even with a 24, the
Which is
most you can
awful.
gather. It kind of is. It's what, below a 10? Yeah, it's a 9. After
fine.
like kind of poking, like taking a look at the stuff that's affecting the sky water that's on Varaxis's hand, it almost looks like it still looks like on Varaxis's hand, it almost looks like you're still looking into a sky. The depth of it is very difficult to gauge.
Oh, it's Vanson
but-
Black. What galaxy?
If you didn't know any better, you would think that this is some kind of weird portal.
Penny, don't talk with your
but-
mouth full.
Sorry, I was
But-
taking a sip.
But it does seem like as you're kind of looking around, you can see like bits of crystal that are kind of dipped into the water. That leads you to believe that this may be some form of liquid crystal. Maybe not purely liquid crystal, but it's probably contributing.
Evangeline,
It's
remind me to give
bismuth.
this particular water skin to Rattletap so he can look at it.
I don't know how I feel about you guys enabling his
It's better than him
Personality.
actually coming down here and grabbing it.
Well, if we get
Not
the portal
yours.
set up, he'll be coming down here, right?
Yeah, maybe. It's a 50-50. Rattletap might just be too busy in the shop, you never know. I did kind of give him a couple things to work on last time I was there.
Fair enough.
So let's try
Nice.
not to enable
I'm gonna enable him.
any.
I'm gonna enable him.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it. I swear.
We may need it later. For all we know, he could condense this down into, I don't know, a bomb.
Yeah, that
Hell
sounds like a
yeah.
great idea.
Explosives.
It does. It sounds amazing.
I love explosives. They're great.
Which direction is the ship?
Yeah.
We're actually just gonna
so,
point forward,
just
out over the
forward.
water.
Nope. That's a light tool that I'm using to select people. No, they actually gesture off in this direction as
Fantastic.
they just keep walking,
Not
and they
a-
just no responses. No, not responses. Nobody's actually really asked them anything, but
They don't. It's not one for talking, really, are they?
no, they're not very good conversationalists. No, sir. But yeah, so give me just like a couple minutes. I'm gonna try to get this this place lit so you guys can actually get there.
Lit.
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 Yeah.
As we
That
walk,
set up.
I'm gonna request guidance from Evangeline. Maybe do another check on the vial.
Just
Am
keep
I
checking it.
also enabling bad behaviors from you? Is this what we're using me for?
Oh, well, I'm not really experimenting. I'm just trying to figure out what it does.
Okay.
It's in
That's
a
fine.
bottle. It's sealed.
Wonder what it tastes like.
Don't. Oh my god.
Eat it.
Judging from what it is, there's a lot of crystals affecting this liquid, and a lot of crystals are bad to try to consume unless you're that little robot friend.
Nah, man.
Have a
It's
guidance.
safe.
You can have your
It's
guidance.
super safe, man. No issues whatsoever. Get that lit.
Hiya.
Get that lit. Hiya.
It's
But
the same.
yeah.
How? Huh?
Huh.
It's the same exact roll, just a little better because of the guidance.
A 28 because guidance maxed out.
Once again, it a little bit more information.
Penny's like, I really need a kit to look at this. Just looking through the bottle is not working.
Just look, it just keeps like wagging the
bottle.
bottle to kind of like shaking the bottle to like look at it and see how it moves.
Do you need another guidance?
Just in the couple of hours of you guys walking, just 1,000 fucking Arcana checks.
Yup.
Jesus
getting there eventually.
Christ. God.
Wait, did somebody fail a skill check here?
You didn't fail. It's about degrees. right? Like
Okay.
it's depending on
failed.
how high you roll the
It's a
check.
fail. It's a 9. I rolled a 9. That's a fail.
It's a
Oh.
fail for a penny.
I was gonna say, depending on where it's at, I get to use his bardic inspiration, chastise you, and be like, I thought you were better than that.
Judging by going off of your previous experience with things like the Far Realm and stuff, this stuff looks like almost like a from what images you've probably seen of like the astral plane. This seems like it might be some sort of partial leakage.
Penny is definitely looks at Vrax. He's like, yeah, no, definitely don't drink that.
Nah, man, drink the portal.
It could have use. However, don't mess with it via touching it in any way, please.
It's already touched me.
Viraxis,
Let's limit how much it touches.
no more touching, please. I understand.
I'm all for new discoveries. However, as controlled as possible, please.
I understand you so desperately have some weird need to have to go to the Eyrie so rapidly, but can we at least finish this?
Should this
It's not
teleport
even
you to
about
where I
going to
think
the,
it
it's not
might?
even about going to the Eyrie. It's just wanting to know what it does.
You might be barred access from the Eyrie, so it would take you too
no
far
touching
away.
that, please.
Your God's service does not reach that far. It's out of range.
You're so smart.
Smarticle.
Did you get enough for sharing? Yay.
We are actually going to keep it kind of like this, actually.
We have no other Arcana people here that I can be like, hey, can you help me examine this?
Yeah, the last Arcana person that you had in your party's dead.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Died. He perished.
Digit perished.
Alright.
He died.
Evangeline, can I have help again?
Oh my god!
Puppies!
I will allow you one more Arcana check.
Hiya!
Just increasing ever so slightly.
Bro, the 9, 9, and now an 11. What?
Never forget.
God fucking damn it.
Does a 38 do anything?
My god, you guys. It's beautiful. It really is. The most information you're gonna get from this really is that it's basically like a combination of the exact interaction between how this is the weird, like, crystallized version of like basically the essence of the astral plane. How it interacts exactly with the crystals, even I don't care how high your Arcana is. The exact way that these are interacting, the only way you're going to be able to figure that out is via actual experimentation. I will say you that even with a 38. That's what your 38 tells you, is that in order for you to know.
It's astral juice with crystal seasoning.
Yeah, basically.
That sounds strangely terrifying in a way.
Well,
The
I'll have to mess with it at some point. I
can't fucking
in a controlled manner.
Of course, in
I'm
a
not
controlled
gonna
manner.
mix things together to see what they do.
Of course.
Uh-oh. Oh. No, I hate when this glitch happens in fucking Foundry. This glitch is terrible. I hate when this shit happens. I've suddenly lost the capacity for me to zoom in and out.
Oh, yeah, that one's awful.
Especially because it stopped functioning when I was super zoomed in on this next map
Yeah,
you guys are going
always
to.
when I'm zoomed in. Always.
May have to. Well, this isn't. No, I'm gonna need to be able to zoom in and out for this. So once I finish up these last couple lights, I will have to unfortunately restart. Do that and that. And do that. Or if it's not wanting to cooperate, we'll do like. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, no. We didn't want to save. That's cool. Yep. All right. Restarting real quick.
The game is shutting down. Blah.
Yeah. Perish. And then I will preload this map for you guys. Give it a second. That way,
What are you doing?
hopefully does not explode your worlds.
I've opened up this in 3 tabs. I'm going to play as 3 people at once.
Jesus
Heard.
Christ.
I mean, you can take over Esteban.
There you go.
You know? I might.
TK said bet.
Bet. I know what I was forgetting.
Oh, that's a blue light.
Blue light. Oh, the blue light. Alrighty. Oh my god,
Salvador,
Esteban's
please stop
here.
being homophobic.
Stop it.
I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's Wolf.
But yeah,
Wolf's
let's
trying
go
to be
through
a trickster.
everybody's reloading back in and doing your little walks. What's going through everybody's head right now? How's everybody doing?
Penny's definitely distracting himself. That's part of why he's so interested in the thing. Don't think about it. Handle it when you need to.
Isn't the beautiful thing about the whole fucking situation of just literally constantly right now for Penny is just coming across bad information and then being like, I'm gonna distract myself with this information. It's just more bad information. And you're like, fuck.
Oh, I can't play as CK unless I open up 2 different browsers.
Ah, yeah. That would do it. Wait. Do this.
I don't feel like opening up the other one right now. Bless you. I know it was a cough, but bless you.
Bless you.
Just get rid of that. Alrighty. This map will be updated between after this session, so just bear in mind it is not complete.
Understood.
I'm going to do
distracted.
something that's going to mess with you depending on what map it is and how it looks.
Wow. Well.
Yeah. It might be a
Well.
good thing it's not complete.
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
I guess we're gonna find out. Let that preload for a couple seconds longer, and prepare thyselves to be wub-wubbed.
Oh, and get a water.
Oh, nobody actually exists.
Ah!
Oopsies.
Ah!
Nobody's real.
Ah!
Ah,
I'm
ah,
dying.
ah. It's more incomplete than I thought.
It's literally just a black void. No. But it is very dark where you guys are.
I'm fucking
I put out
blind.
light.
Yeah, you get your light.
Theoretically, mine should be 20 and then an additional 20 because I'm using a lantern that has eternal flame in it.
What is it?
20
What
foot
is your?
light,
What is your?
and then an additional 20 foot of damage, so 40 feet damage. Because the lantern, I put an eternal flame inside of it.
Okay.
So I don't have to refill it with oil constantly.
And I will also drag in your guys' companions. There's a Phaedra. There's a demo.
This one goes over here.
And then
This one goes over here.
y'all are about to move anyways. But yeah, you guys find yourselves as they kind of are walking. You find yourselves at what you are assuming is a forge town. But unlike the other forge towns you guys have come across so far, it is decimated. A couple buildings stand. Most are completely annihilated. Most of them completely just falling apart. Shard mines do not even acknowledge the forge town, and instead walk to a massive ship made completely of stone and crystal. And they just walk onto the dock and get on the ship.
That's cool as shit.
Cool as ship.
What's on
What's
the
happening?
ship?
What's happening?
I can't see anything.
Oh no, he's blind.
According to my screen, you've got dark vision, but okay.
What the fuck? Oh, okay. It just for some reason had a different character selected and said demo where my character was.
Oh yeah. Whenever they're spawned in, everybody selects them for like a split second.
That's interesting. But yeah. Welcome to the Forge Town. If you go up those stairs, you will be ascending as a heads up.
There's stairs. I'm aware.
Hey, look, man. I'm just saying a certain member of your party started going upstairs and ended up getting the curse. So
He's no longer with us.
he has perished.
And
the Shard Mines don't really care. They just go up the stairs like there's no issues.
Yeah,
But
that checks out.
a couple of things stand out to you when you are on the ship, or even looking at it from the outside. One, there are yellow crystals here. You haven't seen yellow crystals in a fucking hot minute, and this is the first that you've seen on this layer.
Where'd my friends go?
You also you also see, for those of you on the ship, you see a massive red crystal
over the ship part
at the back of the ship.
What you got in there?
Nothing. Stay out of there for a second. He's going over the ship.
There you go. Otherwise, the shard mines outside of the massive red crystal at the back of the ship, and this ship that seemingly has wings, and also should not in any capacity be able to float on any sort of liquid because it is completely made of solid stone. Yeah, you got a ship, got some crystals. They look like they are basically ready to depart. But they look to you guys after kind of referencing back to the conversation you guys were holding with Raylan earlier. We'll say the ones that here are the ones that are the closest to the shard mines right now, which is Evangeline and Maraska. Just here, leave in 3 days.
Oh, 3 days.
Oakley dokley.
Only way to gate.
Okay, we have to figure out how to turn on the Forge Town.
Yeah, Esteban the boat leaves in 3 days.
Journey takes 2 days.
Okay. Do you know where we can get night silver or the night silver chains so we can at least try to turn on the obelisks?
Obelisk's missing.
Oh,
Obelisk's destroyed.
Maybe you
there
can just
has
do a
Night silver
teleport.
on this layer. You guys do remember coming across night silver. You've seen massive spires of night silver during your explorations here on this layer.
I mean, you could probably do it just a regular teleport circle up, but you would have to deal with the fact that it's not protected. So anyone who comes down will have to deal with some sort of effect going up again.
okay, but do you know how to do it? I don't know a teleport spell.
We will, on that note, though, we will go across what poor Penny came across upon his
Okay,
his
back to the door.
exploration.
Move,
Yep.
move. Get,
Uh,
shoot.
Penny,
Shoot.
I believe you're the
Shoot.
first one to open the door.
Shoot.
You could just move through for X's, Jesus Christ. Penny, yeah, you see what you see in there. Who the fuck?
What are you seeing there, Penny?
Yeah.
Oh,
Penny, you find some.
bye.
Penny's just closing the door behind me. Fuck you. I only
Alright,
get
well,
this.
Good luck with the shadows.
Damn.
He did close the door because remember an earlier statement about the red crystals. Penny kept his mouth shut. So
Yeah. Well, you're seeing your possible hypothesis looks like is probably on the money. As you see tiny red crystal buds. And getting remotely near it, you start to feel weaker.
Okay. I'm gonna hold the door for a second.
Oh, you're keeping it closed?
Yeah.
Okay. Demo will keep the door barred.
I'm just gonna make sure there's no more
Yep.
corpses. Okay.
Nope.
I don't want to go past that. Anything? I'll be right. Oh.
Yeah, I was just.
Yeah. I'll have him open the door, and Penny will be like, "I'll be back. Don't let anyone in until I'm back."
He closes the door.
Okay. Well, Praxis. There you are. Okay. So,
I like seeing where everybody's gone and just seeing all the doors opened.
Penny floats over to Praxis, like, for now, at least from Evangeline, keep that one quiet. Again, there's nothing we can do about what's already done. And they seem to get upset about deaths they couldn't fix.
I don't know why. Everything looks like it's been dead for a really long time down here.
Sometimes some people have a bit too much empathy. But that's, makes them a really good person. That's nice every now and then. A moral compass.
What's that?
Evangeline.
Oh God.
It's Evangeline. I'm gonna. I need some of those. I need those moved, but I prefer someone a little bit. Have you seen Maraska?
I have not.
Okay, I'll go looking for him.
Penny, you're able to see him.
I have to
They're
zoom out.
all currently congregated on the dock.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Is this another building, or is this just like a weird? Oh,
That
no,
is a destroyed
old
building.
I couldn't
Uh,
find the way in, and I was
Roscoe.
looking around the outside of it, really confused.
Oh, and he's gone.
Yep, there he goes. There Raxus goes. Look at him go.
Maraska, you there?
Huh? He looks
Could you use
over.
some help moving some things?
What did you find?
I could use some help moving some things.
I can help.
Are all Fae like this?
It's something that affects the living, so I'm hoping it will.
That's very vague.
Maraska will have less.
He's gonna set the device down. by the
Angeline will.
porch.
I found us some rooms, by
Eventually-
the way.
It involves red crystals, so unless you want to
Where
touch
did
those
you
again,
where did you put the
Ugh,
device
no.
down, Maraska? Okay.
I found
Okay.
us some rooms. We'll just have to do some work on them.
Evangeline will pick up said device. No, leaves device there.
I mean,
Doesn't
you
know what
can.
to
You're,
do
more
with
than, you're more
device.
than welcome. He
Yeah.
just
I don't want to
He
leave
needs
it
to
in
give
the.
he needs to give it a rattle
you-
tap.
The shard mind is approaching the device right now as you go to try to reach for it, Evangeline.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Are you picking it up or are you leaving it on the ground? Oh my
why
god.
is the circle
Oh my
just
god.
changing?
whoa!
See-
Jesus
seeing-
Christ.
Oh my lord.
Oh my fucking god.
Thank you.
Seeing the
Just
shard
press the
mine.
delete key.
She'll probably back up for a second. She's like, "Whoop! Someone else is going for it." Okay.
It picks it up. It proceeds to walk back with it to the ship.
Okay, I think it's gonna install it. Maybe.
But I did find us some rooms for the time we're here.
Okay.
We'll have to
probably
do some
should-
cleaning.
Tell Raylan about
Um,
it
ahead,
being
Hayden.
3 days and not the 7.
So
He just gonna throw the door open and go. He sees the fucking little dude there, like, oh, sorry.
this is
Close the door behind you.
the best we got.
What?
It's
You
very
don't-
dark in here.
It is very dark in here.
Oh
There's a
god.
light.
What happened?
yeah,
Why did the
Penny-
door close?
Penny definitely looks to Maraska. He's like, I had
Are
a
you
feeling
able
that's
to,
how
you're
he-
actually blind, right? Let me just give you a torch.
Oh yeah.
Evangeline doesn't
I
have
was like,
dark
It's been a
vision.
very long time since I've given you guys actually dark interiors.
Evangeline doesn't have dark vision.
No.
Use Dragonborn, they do not.
I thought
Um,
Dragonborn had dark vision.
No,
No.
Dragonborn
No.
do not.
It
Yeah.
was
Also,
it
he
was a
has it
little
because of
scary having you say it is dark in here and then the door closed behind me.
Maraska, can you help me move these to that closet over there?
Well,
to the
there's
left?
Miraxus, who's like, I don't really notice it.
I'm reluctant to touch them. I'm not going to lie.
Okay, it's
It's
not
If when Maraska gets closer, does he
terrible.
feel that weakness too?
Yes,
we have
Maraska,
a-
you start to feel a little weaker as you're approaching these
Okay.
crystals.
Well,
Is,
I was hoping that wouldn't affect you as much due to your nature.
is that a fireplace?
I'm
it
Uh,
not.
looks like
yes.
a fireplace.
But
Yeah.
it to you, Penny and Maraska, it doesn't feel like it's draining like you physically. It feels like it's going right at your soul.
Okay. Maraska, can you guard the door for a second? I'll have Demo move these.
Sure. Are we sure
Do
we
you
want
think-
to leave them there? Those don't look like they should be intact.
Do you think
Those
Penny
are-
and Rosca need
It
help?
looks like in the process of being
No,
converted into
no.
red crystals.
We should be fine.
I would
Were you
I
having
need them
demo
moved.
put these?
See if I can get to that table to see if there's any. Okay. But yeah, I'll have
Imagine
Demo
you,
drag them off into this room if I can.
The only thing that's left are just the red crystals. The bodies that you see there are just basically shadowy imprints.
Okay. Yeah, I thought so.
We should
But I will.
maybe
The
also get
lights, the
Esteban,
lights will
right?
be over there, but that's where the crystals actually are.
Can you break
Okay.
that chair in there?
And yeah, just okay. We'll just
You want me to
Demo.
break the
Yeah,
chair?
we need
Just
we need one
close
for the
that door.
fireplace.
No one goes in there for now.
Well, I mean, do we?
I'll pop open the
Okay,
door.
I can break the chair, I guess.
All right, we're good in
I
here.
don't carry wood. Do you carry wood?
No, no.
I can only
Are they
assume that
trying
it's
to-
kind of cold here.
Are they actively trying to set up a little base here, real quick?
In one of the buildings they currently are, yes.
Hey God,
Yes, hello.
I might need to make a check in just a second. I don't know what level this spell is. Hold
Yeah.
on.
Give me 2 seconds.
I will swap to this one instead of Mind Blank.
Once you light that fireplace, you will have that light. What are you trying to do, Penny?
Oh, how big is this? Hold on. Before I do anything,
Okay. We will put you on pause then. We'll go to Varaxis and Evangeline. What are you guys doing? Getting a fireplace up and running?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess Evangeline's breaking this chair.
Oh my god, vandalism.
Braxis said that he asked her to.
Your alignment shifts, Evangeline. No, I'm kidding.
Oh no! She starts to build the chair.
You're a criminal now. Yeah, you're able to break the chair is not the most. It was sturdily built, maybe in its heyday,
Okay,
but
so we have.
it falls apart pretty well.
Okay, she'll scoop it up. I guess we can put it in the fireplace.
God,
Okay.
can you make a 120 foot by 120 foot square for me?
Christ.
Just to see how big that is for this setting.
And then I'm going to begin trying to start the fire.
Oh my god, what is around us?
We didn't start
Okay.
the fire.
Cool. Not casting that, I guess.
Yep.
What level
For-
fireball was
For
that?
reference, I suppose I can let you know since I'm not casting it. It would have been fun to do, but I have this nifty little thing.
Is it Mighty Fortress?
Yes,
I figured.
this nifty little
Jesus Christ, that's so much text.
Yeah, just conjure a new city. That's fine.
Yeah, you could do it outside the Forge Town.
thing.
You'd have to do it outside the Forge Town because if you casted it, it would decimate the Forge Town.
What's left of it?
Or what's left of it, yes.
I could have, if I got everybody back towards the ship, could I cast it like here and cover up,
just-
just destroy all this shit up here?
You would also destroy the forge that is still at least partially intact.
Okay. Damn.
And plus, if you summon it in this kind of general area, you would also destroy this obelisk, one of the few remaining.
Okay. Then yeah. Nope, we're not gonna do it then, because we need the forge down, apparently. Well, we need the forge and we need the obelisk.
Hey, I'm about to say, if you want to cast it, be my guest. I'm just telling you what would happen.
No, there's a working obelisk, or at least functioning semi.
Or a whopping 2.
Yeah. All right. Going back in.
Yep. But yeah, so Evangeline and Varaxis, you were able to light a fireplace. Congratulations. Anything else you guys are doing?
Should we go help Penny and Maraska?
No,
Okay, what is going on?
nothing.
No, something is clearly going on.
Oh, the
No.
best at bullshitting.
No.
Praxis.
TLDR, we learned
He's starting to
about
sound
how
like a
Philosopher's
Larmine.
Stone is made.
Brax is going to grab Evangeline. No. No.
I will contest this.
Yeah, contest the strength roll, please.
Rosca,
Uh,
people can come back in here now. I've moved
Damn
the
it.
things.
You were held back.
Are you
Evangeline.
strong? Hold on.
You're strong.
No.
Starts dragging you away from the direction where Penny and Maraska are.
I can't
What
do
are
anything
you
about the
guys doing?
the
No.
shadow
Go in there.
imprints on the floor, but
Well, as
Oh my
long as
God,
those
Jesus
crystals are.
Christ.
But
Come on, come on.
are those the same
There
as
you
the
go.
ones we've seen?
Yes.
We
I
don't
suppose I
worry
can
about
tell
what
you,
was in
but
there.
I checked out the first one that we gathered from the
I was told not to worry about what
shop
was in there.
She
where the
runs.
cultists were.
No, no,
Oh my
no,
gosh.
no, no,
Holy
no,
shit!
no.
They definitely seem to hold some kind of
Penny,
Evangeline's a fucking menace now.
Penny, she's
life,
escaped. She's escaped containment.
not
She's
What are you guys doing?
escaping!
sentient, but made from life.
I
What are
didn't
you
catch
guys
any
doing?
of that.
Commotion outside.
Darren, I'm so sorry. I didn't catch any of that, man. I tried.
You're good. He said they're made the way you would think, and that was a much bigger crystal, so
And
Containment.
the back of the boat. It.
This
I
is
can't
before
tell
we
you
even
how
show
they
up.
were made because I don't know the
Where did-
situation. I'm hoping to find that out here.
Oh,
And Penny's gonna start going over the scrolls and book.
is going to walk out, just like another headache, and he just opens the door into
Yep.
Evangeline.
Yeah, about to say, yeah, you show up right as Evangeline is like sprinting towards the door,
Evangeline is
and Firaxis yelling, "She's broken containment!"
Before you go in there, you will make a promise.
What is in there?
Do not go in to the other rooms. If the door is shut, just leave it shut.
What's in there?
Penny will explain. And he just gently like pushes on by. It just what a headache.
There's a fire in the house up there.
Works for me.
I've burned a building down. Yay!
Yay! Wait.
Wait, hold on.
That'd be
Yeah, welcome, Evangeline.
She doesn't know if she wants to
Relax.
step inside now.
I told you. You didn't listen.
The red crystals are gone. It's just the body shapes on the floor.
Right, yeah, Evangeline, you do see two, like, basically, like, just like in Maugate, like, scorch marks of where bodies were. Like, shadow scorch
Okay.
marks.
Well, good news. I can erase this from the ground.
Well, shouldn't we also be more concentrated on getting a way of teleporting our friends down here?
If you guys have seen any remnants of the circle, I can begin working. Otherwise, I have to start from scratch.
Evangeline is more of a expert at looking for those sorts of things than I am.
It's the obelisk. It's. I think from
I think the
what I
obelisks are just
understood
a
is that
seal.
they're.
Well, we could repurpose it if the seal can't be brought up. We could at least give maybe a little warding to the circle, at least, so they're not affected. It might not work on the entire town, but a smaller area could work.
You guys are talking about magic. I don't know how to do that really.
I am.
The condition of the obelisk, though, would be something for you to check. I've not got as much experience looking at those yet.
From what I understood from the our crystalline friends, they're kind of obliterated.
They're all gone?
I think I saw a maybe piece of one at the beginning of the town.
Okay. Well, not a lot to work with. Let's.
You've
Okay.
seen two mostly intact obelisks. The other ones, you can't even find their location.
Yeah. Okay. So there's two.
I'm gonna do a quick check over these notes, see if there's any hints towards whatever the hell happened here, as well as maybe where the obelisk might be. Or I don't know, maybe they have something on the obelisks themselves.
I'm gonna go and just check the condition of the two. Maybe try to find the others.
I'll be out shortly.
Cool. Penny, you gonna peruse through these, looking at like these scrolls and books, the kind of image sort of denotes how they are. Their condition is poor.
Yeah.
With the fact that you can read pretty much all the languages that are capable of being that need to be read in the Maw. You can. It was just deep speech. So
I have comprehend.
but you got
language.
comprehend languages.
I can just pop on myself if need be. Take an extra 10 minutes to do it.
Yeah, I would say if you want to read these, you're going to need to. So
Right.
we'll say that you did.
Yeah.
And
We have just 2.
the the initial bits, like at least the book, sees, just like with what the others read at the outpost, these journal entries look to be around the time of Mawgate.
Okay.
What you start to see as kind of the days go on, because it's mostly just a log, almost like a town like head, like almost like a ledger of sorts, that kind of slowly turns into more of a like a record log of daily happenings, trades going in and out, new arrivals, which when you're kind of tuning in, some of the new arrivals that you're reading come off as a little strange. A couple of new arrivals that they describe are basically 2 individuals that, by every description of the word, they look suspicious. But to them, way back when, cultists probably weren't the most common. So they just classify themselves at those new arrivals as just strange, little weird, kind of behaved.
Oddly zealous people.
Yeah, exactly. But was noting how they would frequently leave and they would come back a little different each time. Initially, like, they were decent conversationalists. They were just a bit odd and a little suspicious. And the more the days and weeks and months went by, the more they became less talkative and more just constantly mumbling, constantly just whispering something. And that's when people started disappearing. Every once in a while, somebody would leave. One of the suspicious people would be with them, and they wouldn't come back. Or if they did come back, they would act in a similar way to the suspicious individuals. There is a fairly big gap, and it's not a gap because they stopped writing, but it's a gap because most of that section of the book has been torn out. And the last things that you'll see are kind of the very last entries, and it is a completely different format. It looks completely insane. There's just constant talks about the whispering, how it's permanent, they can't fucking get it out of their head, they sleep, they hear it, they wake up, they hear it. They see things in the night, they see things everywhere that they look. And they eventually you just hear the whispering is stopped. And then that's the last entry.
Oh. Okay. Well, if I didn't already hate cultists.
Tim was nice.
Tim was nice. I liked Tim.
Penny,
He
upon like floating out the door, is like, you named it?
No, that was his name.
They have names.
Yes, if maybe sometimes people would stop and ask each other their names before brutally murdering each other. Maybe
You see those marks on the ground? That's the work of cultists.
Tim didn't do that to us. He pointed us actually to the next layer.
Sometimes you go so crazy you come right back around to almost sane.
Tim was a bro.
But I
Tim was fully under the influence.
opinion on cultists aside,
Tim was one of the
how
good
are
ones.
the obelisks doing?
Oh, there's only 2. I'm not
Okay.
crying right now.
Uh-huh. Definitely not crying. Those aren't tears. Okay.
No, not at
Um,
all.
Can we move the obelisks?
I haven't tried that before. I don't know if that's a good idea.
Maybe if they're a little less spread out, they can cover fully a small area.
I
Oh,
mean, could also try asking the caretaker if Esteban can
could.
get a hold of him.
that is true. Where's Esteban?
I don't know,
Where is
actually.
Esteban?
Oh, he's still on the bridge, it looks like.
Well, that's where he is in Foundry. Esteban, have you been in the dock? Where have you been? What have you been doing?
Esteban would have left the dock onto the boat to have a look around, not opening doors like some other people, but kind of just
It would
taking
be
in
hard to
all
open
these.
doors because there are no doors on the boat.
Exactly. Okay. Well, at this point, after wondering, oh, this is not my map. I understand. Like, hi, I can't see
Wait.
shit. Yeah, I would have looked around. Crystals are all very enticing to touch, but I will not touch them.
Look at all those crystals. Very, very nice touch. Especially that big, huge red one in the back.
I don't know. Penny said not to touch those ones.
Up about 20 feet. Look at it. It's so close.
Yeah, after
You
looking
do
around and
see
stuff.
one of the shard mines
Ooh.
does bring you do see that it does have the device in its hand and is just walking all the way up to the top.
Huh.
And you'll hear chipping sounds from the direction of the red crystal.
I don't know if
Anyways,
that's a
please
good
continue.
thing or a bad thing. Well then, we'll proceed to go find everyone else. What? Sorry, jumps off the side of the boat. Why did I jump? There was a perfectly good exit right there.
Because you can do parkour.
Parkour.
This is facts. I can parkour.
Even better now. You're practically Sekiro.
Yeah, right.
Well, yeah, you come across Evangeline and Braxis having, and everybody kind of in this general area having kind of a conversation about the obelisks.
So, what's going on? Did we figure out how to fire this bitch up or what?
We need you to talk to the caretaker.
I'm sorry, what now?
There's only 2 obelisks down here.
What do you mean there's only 2?
1, 2. There's only 2.
So we can't fire this up.
I mean, we would hope that maybe if you ask the caretaker what alternative options we have, that would be very helpful.
Well, what the hell are we supposed to do if he doesn't have an alternative answer?
We suffer.
Right.
Let's
So-
help.
Let's hope he has the answer.
Okay. I mean, I guess I can try.
And he always seems to be able to appear wherever we're at.
Ooh, well, I mean, not always, but yeah, I guess we can try.
Gonna try to ping your patron.
Yeah, I'll try to phone him.
Oh,
All right.
sorry.
You
I'm
know
in
what
control.
to do. Give me a perception check, please. It
Yeah.
takes a bit.
Mm-hmm.
The difference is last time you were trying to ping a mentally even more unstable version of the caretaker. It takes a while. You don't get a projection, but what you do hear, at least in your head, almost like a cleric. Whoa. But you hear in your head, Esteban, go, a bit busy right now. I've been
Oh,
having
great.
some interesting conversations with your lizard friend.
Oh, God.
Okay.
He has some
maybe
interesting toys.
maybe we should
Araska, in the
not have
comfy warmth of
introduced
the
them.
fireplace, suddenly has this really odd sense of foreboding. Doesn't know why.
But what are you calling me for?
Well, we've made it down another
There's so
layer,
much to
but
get- oh no, I'm sorry.
where do we begin?
Sorry.
Do you have a lot of time on your hands? No, we went down another layer, but we can't seem to set up the forge down here. There's only 2 obelisks.
I suppose just push forward then.
Yeah, but I mean, we are kind of
Or
using
is
these
there a
forge towns
problem?
as a safety net. I mean,
You should probably tell him about the problem.
Don't forget about the giant gate that's open.
okay, well,
You're just gonna fill him in.
right. So, the reason why the safety net's kind of so important right now, yeah, the gate's open.
Give me a second.
He's
Like
a disappointed dad.
Puts down the bag of
Fuck.
Doritos he got from
no,
Voss.
no, no. I will not require a perception check from you because you're basically listening directly right next to the caretaker. You hear kind of just him offhandedly, give me but a moment. I have to go talk with my friend. And you just hear, okay. And then you see your favorite little projection once I pull him up.
Bring some Doritos.
He is not the archivist, but that is his name because that is the model that I use. But caretaker pops up in a form that you are a lot more familiar with. As he kind of starts to look around and he goes, my. Whoever was maintaining these forge towns seems to have let it go a bit,
Died? Yes.
Apparently, at the time, some cultists infiltrated and did their thing.
I smell something. You stashed something away, didn't you?
What?
More like keeping it from affecting those of the living.
Walks in. Excuse me. Looking
Okay,
at
bye.
Demo.
Demo, just move. He'll delete you.
You will Thanos snap your ass. He goes, interesting. I haven't seen crimson crystals being manufactured in a very long time. I see. I had a feeling that the fall of Margate didn't affect just my lair. These people were in darkness for a very long time. Just waves his hand, closing that door.
All right. Demo, front of the door again.
So, the living gate, is it?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Open.
And we can't create a teleport circle here or anything to bring people down to help us close it.
I could work on a teleport circle, however, it don't have protections.
As I am right now, without actually coming back down, which I'm far too busy to be doing, I will give you some advice. It doesn't work very well. It fractures your soul a bit. But who cares? Souls are a dime a dozen down here. Looks to you, Maraska goes, you seem, despite your primitive, outdated frame, seem strong enough. You might be able to move the obelisks.
My soul is kind of needed.
No, not talking
Somebody's got
to
dibs
you,
on it.
my fair small dragon.
I'm a
Looking
kobold.
at this, sure.
Take it up with the warden.
I have already expressed my distaste of his designs, but it works, I suppose. But move the obelisks a bit closer, maybe in one spot.
Yeah.
And get that as your very, very tiny forge town. Might be enough to at least get a semi-functional teleportation circle.
And he's definitely got
But
one of
it's
those.
going to hurt.
Yeah.
It's the maw. Everything hurts.
But that is about as much as I can do. Unfortunately, your group doesn't really have the capacity to make the chains, which means you're going to need help.
Yeah.
Good luck. And he just waves.
You know, sometimes I don't
disappears.
like asking him things.
Penny definitely looks over. He's like, "So did he just say what I said?"
Yep, move the rocks closer, make tiny teleport circle, bring people down that can make chains. So first we have to make tiny forge town, and then we have to bring people down to make chain.
His thing is, it's less that you guys are going to have to make. He's saying make a tiny forge down. That includes the chains.
Oh, lovely.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like
What he's saying, you're going to need to convince somebody to come down here before that.
Yep.
Evangeline, you're the only one that can get on the phone for that.
yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Stress, it's really important, otherwise
I
everyone's going to die.
know it's really important.
Do you need a hug?
No, I'm fine.
You
And he's
sound
gonna
like
be
you're
over
crying.
here
This is
underneath
perfectly
this one
fine.
and gonna start sketching out a circle.
Yeah, it depends
Maraska
really where you
does
guys want
show
to
up.
make that little tiny forge town.
Well, so, do we want to make it towards the bottom one or the top one? The bottom one has red crystals growing nearby. The top one has other crystals growing nearby.
I guess it's kind of up to you. Probably not the red one, no.
I can put the
Red
circle
ones don't
down wherever
sound
there's
pleasant.
enough space on the ground.
What about
But
just
I'd
the center
prefer
of the town here?
Maraska not have to move more than one obelisk.
Well, the safest option would be right in here at the center of the town next to the forge itself.
Maraska, you might have to move more than one obelisk.
Whatever we have to do. The longer we stay here, the worse it's going to be. So,
Our crystal friends, do they have souls?
Probably not.
I don't
They weren't
know.
worried about the curse, so I would
They
say
might be able
no.
to help move the obelisks then.
You can try asking them. They're probably just going to tell you to close the gate.
I know, I'm still going. And he's just gonna float on over.
Roscoe, I don't like it here.
Fine. All of them are currently up top right now.
I'm not gonna go all the way up, but in range to try to get their attention.
Yeah. If you float up enough, you will see that they have established the device.
You okay?
They've actually got it anchored right here. And you see a large chunk of Crimson Crystals already installed in it.
Yep. I'm assuming that's to help seal the gate closed.
Will help.
Okay. We need help moving obelisks to get people down here to help seal gate.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
Fuck. Double fuck.
I'll say it with advantage because you're at least speaking their language.
It's a -1, sir.
Hey. DC isn't that high. Whew.
I'm
You
not a
see,
persuasive person.
you see, they look amongst themselves and they go 1, and you see 1 shard mind.
Oh, better than nothing, thank you.
And it is following you.
Okay. Well, it is again better than nothing. It just looks, almost like a walk of shame coming back. I have. He said he'd help, or they said they'd help. Rather, I don't think they have genders.
Objective is what it asks.
lead the way.
Okay. God, all these shadows on the buildings makes it hard to see the map proper. Trying to find the best spot for this. So the forge is right here.
Yep.
That one. Okay, well, probably. And that's a fully functioning building up here, right? This one's intact.
That is a fully functioning building, yes.
Okay, we have to make it small. We could probably get the other one like around here-ish. Just put them diagonal from each other. But that might not fully cover this building. But we need the full forge.
So where are you wanting to put these?
Someone else help me out here.
How many obelisks are there?
There's 2. We have this one up here and then one down here.
Probably
somewhere.
kind of like in here in the center.
We could put them next to each other and hope they cover enough area
So do
around.
one on
Yeah.
one side and one on the other, and then do a little circle between them.
Okay. Demo. You're gonna help them move an obelisk.
Staring.
Just listen to what Maraska says.
So, the center here.
Once again, staring holes into you, Maraska.
So like one here, one here. So I have enough space to get a circle.
So would it be looking sort of like this?
And then like
And
here-ish.
here?
Yeah. Assuming that's
Okay.
enough space to get a circle in the middle. Penny should know. He does know teleport, and he's seen permanent teleportation. So is that enough space?
So your
set up a-
circle would be like, oh, that's not what I'm looking for. Oh, what I'll do is I'll actually use a circle template. That's what you'll get.
If I was using teleportation? Okay.
For your little forge town.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
So very, very, very.
You'll be able to
small
have a
area.
teleportation circle inside of your little forge town.
Does
Because
it seem like-
teleportation circles are powered by basically the energies of the forge town.
Does it seem like we could expand this area at all, or is that like the limit?
If you have more obelisks, you could.
Okay. All right. Yeah. That'll have to do, honestly. Regardless, whoever's coming down isn't going to have the protections of Forge Town anyway. So.
Alrighty. We will move over real quick to Evangeline. Evangeline, what's going on? What's happening?
I have to unfortunately just call my dad and continue to bear bad news to him. I don't. I
Isn't it
hate
great?
that
It's the best feeling.
I don't like this feeling.
At least your dad's alive.
Did you hear the conversation between Maraska and Raylan the last time Maraska made a phone call? I don't know.
Yeah,
Your
but-
turn.
At least your dad's alive.
Jesus.
Both of them.
You're calling Raylan?
Yeah.
This is such a fucking downer, dude.
Angeline's like, man, I gotta go call my dad. At least yours is alive.
Firaxis
you have a
is the
family.
life of the party.
It's
Oh,
so
man.
comically sad.
Yeah. So Skype call sounds. Get it pick up and you hear Raylan go, "This thing has been ringing off the hook. What's going on?"
Off the hook.
Off the
How do you
magical
do,
hook.
fellow elves?
You know, how's everything there? How's
You see, you had the conversation between me and Maraska.
Fucking hell. Why does anyone just call me and say, hello, how are you for once?
Once. It's like this phone call happened so soon afterwards that it really is it's the fact like fuck like look, Dad told me to call you. Like it doesn't mean anything right now. He just goes, I'm about as well as I can be, but as much as I would love to have a nice conversation, I imagine after the fact that you probably heard our conversation with Maraska and I, what's going on?
Let me go in and hopefully not a downward spiral order here.
Beautiful.
What other section of the mall is burning?
Same
Everything
section.
below.
Same section.
Okay.
Time is actually shorter than I think Maraska might have said 7 days. It's more like 3 days.
You
The,
hear the sound of just somebody just basically slamming their head against the desk. Anyways, yes, continue. 3 days, you say.
3 days.
In the background, so- I imagine that laugh all the way in the back to be one of the skeleton kobolds getting into something, getting yelled at and laughing.
Yeah. So 3 days. There's
3
only
days
2
until the gate
obelisks.
malfunctions, or
3 days till we have to go in there. We gotta
I see.
go. Um,
I
the
gotta go, man.
the Forge Town only has 2 obelisks.
You didn't see shit. I gotta go. Sorry, that's a reference I know Waffles will get. Fucking
We're
Esteban
fucking
and the Brony
Raylan
Man.
having an aneurysm.
Holy shit! Okay.
you could practically feel his gray hairs getting even more white.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's only 2 obelisks. Good news, sort of, maybe. I don't know, it depends on how you see it. Esteban was able to talk to the caretaker, which wonderful news
Okay.
there. He suggested that we move the obelisks closer together. So Maraska is doing that currently. We need someone to come down to make the chains.
You need a smith.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that old, but is there anything else you're needing?
Probably there we don't have night or we might have some night silver with us, but the night silver is probably going to be needed. Voss might have some in holding. I don't know
I
about.
haven't seen Voss in the last day after the caretaker started talking to him.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on there. I'm trying to not think about it. But a smith, yes. I'm gonna have to go to Millgate. I'm gonna see if Cobb is around.
Okay.
Might be able to convince him to go down there, and from what I've seen, he's very handy with stone. Whether or not that means
That
you can
means
make more
Sotez
obelisks, I don't
probably
know.
will come down with him too.
We need chains.
Yeah, we need the night silver to make the chains, but that's comes with.
Unfortunately, we
yeah.
don't really have any deposits of night silver up here.
Well, the
You're
good
going
news
to
is
have to get it yourself.
on the way down here there is a lot, so we should be able to find them. And if
Yeah, you
maybe
saw
Cobb.
like
Is-
massive deposits.
Are they? Is this conversation somewhere I can hear at all?
No, this is inside. Unless you are near this building, like almost in, like basically you
no.
got to be inside there to hear it.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, he just goes, I might be able to convince Cobb. You might be able to at least rebuild the buildings. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, so a smith. Is that everyone that you need for what you need to do? Do you want me to ask Mary?
That could be useful.
I'd like to remind Blue Jay above board that 3-day limit is for the people we need to fight as well, because we're going to be leaving this area after those 3 days.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I just
Like,
you,
We'll be
you
going
make
to
me nervous
close
when you
the
don't translate
door.
this thing and you just don't do that. Don't make me nervous because then I do forget. So it's gonna be a lot of persuasion, and if you need to trade me off to someone, I will gladly try to talk to them. But we do need people that are going to want to fight, or we need allies.
As I was saying to Maraska, if you can get the teleportation circle up and running, it's much easier to convince others to join the cause. Because they will gain the ability to go back home.
That's what we're definitely trying to do by starting up this miniature forge town.
Good. I will try to recruit individuals before this small forge town is made. The moment that forge town is up and running, let us know. We'll see it on the surface at the Ilbe village, because the teleportation circles should come online there. If it is a small forge town, are there going to be any risks?
This place is really banged up, and it is. I mean, the buildings are definitely really destroyed.
Caretaker also said there might be pain upon teleporting. I don't know if he means back up or coming down.
Thank you.
I'm just saying that above board because Evangeline just heard it, so she's like, do you remember?
Yes, thank you. It's Blue Jay who doesn't remember things. So the caretaker had mentioned that there might be some pain in the transporting. It wasn't clear if it was back up or I assume probably back up, but I don't know.
Okay. All right. I'll see if Blade or Hammer is willing to go down there. I'll get a hold of Jolbe, see if they can express deliver the individuals that you need. And I'll go talk to Wary. You might be able to benefit from that experience as well.
Yeah, the caretaker actually kind of showed me a little bit of a better way of making the symbols, so I can pass that information along.
That would always be good. Well, time is of the essence. I'm gonna go.
Thank you.
Be safe.
Thank you. You too.
Yep. And bloop, hangs up.
Okay.
Not the Skype sound.
Not the Skype sound.
Full on, just like got a stick and slightly tracing. For now,
right.
a rough draft
We'll go...
of the copy that he made.
Tongue sticking out and everything, trying to handle a stick that's far too big for Penny.
While you are drawing, let's go ahead and go over Maraska and Demo. Because you're going to get the help action from Demo, go ahead and give me a strength check with advantage. It's going to be a pretty high DC because this thing is much bigger than you. Nice. The 28.
Oh, wait, that was a... Oops.
That's a strength. It should be the same number. It is not the same number. It would not be a +5 and a +5.
Remember, if you rage, you get extra help with that.
Rage just gives advantage, which he has already.
That is true. Yeah.
It will get a 23 total.
We'll use your first roll and just -5 from that.
Okay.
Turning it into a 23. This thing is fucking heavy. With a 23, you are able to start moving it.
Hold on.
Yeah.
30.
You're able to start moving it. You will instead not take damage from it because 30 is your DC. For a painless move. But this takes you a couple hours to move just this one obelisk.
It's okay. He's just pushing.
Yeah, there's no lifting this thing. This is just fucking full just pushing this kind of scooching it a little bit at a time. The Shard Mind, who is alone, is going to try to move this other one.
Oh god, he should have come with... Oh no.
You got a 19 on the fucking die.
It's
Yeah,
Gollum
+6.
all over again.
You got a 25. He will get a little banged up, but he will start pushing a lot slower than you because he's just one guy. You got Demo with you that is able to kind of help you push. But he is going to take a bit of damage. Doesn't really matter. He's an NPC, so But he is going to take damage. Takes a whopping 16, basically
He's
bludgeoning
our
damage.
really cool crystal friend who decided to help us. Okay, he's not just an NPC.
He's just an NPC. But he injures himself while he's moving this thing. After probably a good 3 or 4 hours, even after like Morosky gets his obelisk like pushed into place, and starts helping the shard mind, it's just painfully slow getting everything into place. Especially because coming from this direction, can't come through here. Instead has to go through here
If
to here.
Penny sees them trying to
to
get
here.
past that wall, I'll use Stone Shape to just drop the entire fucking wall down. Just like, no.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. That wall just goes poof. And is able to push it into place. But yeah, takes about 4 hours.
Wait,
and
doesn't
it
did
gets-
anybody happen to know? Does anybody happen to know Mold Earth?
I know Stone Shape. I don't have Mold Earth.
Can't help you there, my paladin.
Sorry, friend. That's an NO for me.
I didn't expect to be town building.
Yeah, that's true, huh?
Most of my shit's geared towards support allies, hurt enemy.
But
Now I could have dropped a fortress on top of this entire area and leveled it, but then we might have lost the obelisks. So
The swan
Yeah,
song
yeah, I don't
we
know
use
about that,
against
Chief.
Tharizdun.
God.
Just drop a fucking building on him.
Obelisks are in place. Congratulations. Those are the current places of it. Penny, with your drawing of this, are you drawing the actual seal or are you drawing the teleportation circle?
Right now I'm drawing. I have the image of the seal and the teleportation from the Forge Town 1-up, right? That was a pretty small one. That
I
circle.
believe you're able to, for the teleportation circle, I believe yes. If you wanted to trace that, you would have been able to.
Yeah, right now I'm just working on the teleportation part because that's something
Yeah.
Evangeline can't help me with, really.
Go ahead and give me, because you have the paper of the drawing, go ahead and give me an Arcana check with advantage. DC, I'd say, of 28.
DC 28. Advantage. Okay.
Nice. Able to get it.
There they are. Jesus.
Yep. Able to get it nice and drawn. Very neat. So you're at least able to determine the location, like dictate the. So you're putting the teleportation circle, like here.
Yeah, probably best spot.
My say is like because you can put it like really anywhere. It's up to you.
Obelisk, and then the place that people are gonna stay up there. So I guess like
You got a bit of room down. Yeah.
corner here somewhere.
Yep, we'll keep it just within the. Won't be able to put it here just because that'll put it outside of the.
Yeah, but like right here ish.
Yeah, it's like in this general. Yep. Hell, we could just put it right fucking here. Cool. So
Put me down here.
in the meantime, while you guys are basically waiting for reinforcements to actually continue this process, what is everybody doing? Obviously, not everybody was helping with pushing the obelisks, and not everybody was working on a teleportation circle. So that would be primarily Evangeline, Vraxis, and Esteban. What are you guys doing during the 4 hours of manual labor?
Evangeline probably would have been close by to Penny for anything she could probably help with.
Okay.
Raxus will be continuing to try to spruce up the house we are now stealing.
Doing a little bit of housekeeping. Alrighty. Esteban, what about you?
It's a good question. It's weird because like there's not really much I can do in the way of like helping physically, obviously here. I had one stroke of luck earlier with strength, but it's probably best that I don't test that again. But I mean, other than like with my talk with the caretaker and him somehow helping us out with at least a plan, I don't really have anything else right now. There was something I was gonna do though. Hold on. It involved. Oh, it was in. It involves basically studying my new blade, this dagger that I have.
Okay.
This is also partially like me talking to you, God, about this.
Sure.
So with Hexblade Warrior, in theory, with the way it's written, it wants to give me a second weapon, but obviously that's not how pack weapons work. You can only have one active at a time.
Yes.
But with Hexblade Warrior, I can't click on it. I just realized that. If you just want to, if you just want to click on go to features.
Hex Warrior?
Yeah.
For a particular
Yeah,
weapon, you may touch one weapon that you're proficient with that lacks the two-handed property. When you attack with that weapon, This benefit lasts until you finish a long rest. This benefit extends to every packed weapon you conjure with that feature, no matter what the weapon's type. If you got packed to the blade.
Yes.
Which I believe you do, right?
I do.
So what's your
So it with that wording, and this is 100% up to you, obviously, on how you want to rule it. If I were to use this in combat, would that allow me a second temporary weapon in combat that I could basically summon and conjure? You
basically want the defender dagger to be a second packed weapon.
Yeah, but obviously within the parameters of how it works. So it wouldn't, I wouldn't be able to like use any of my like spells or anything through it, obviously, like I can with the packed weapon. But it's typically the only thing that I would really need it for is the ability to summon it. That's really all.
I don't see any reason why not.
And obviously, like it says, it takes an action to do, and it only lasts until I long rest again. So
yeah, I got you. I don't see any reason why you can't.
Okay,
that's fine.
Because this is Esteban reflection time on his what he has now. Because he's just acquired a bunch of things and probably rummaging through a few of Dirt's belongings.
I can imagine also that defender dagger probably is not bringing good memories every time you look at it.
No, but now, I mean, there's a lot of opportunity here with another thrown weapon, plus poison that we have not. I will not be touching at this time. It is still amongst my belongings. But it is knowing that it's there, obviously. But yeah, I mean, Dirt, I believe. Okay, Wolf above board. I know that there was a whole laundry list of things amongst your thing.
Yeah, I can send you a picture of that at some point if you want.
Yeah. Just to see if there's anything else, not even just combat wise necessarily in that sense, but
You did have hits that would be
utilizable
great
things.
to give to Penny
Right.
at some point. Because Dirt had stuff to essentially like make potions and shit, and I believe anyway. So
Right. And all that stuff could be helpful to someone. In this case, yes, Penny would probably be the first person to want to go talk to about that.
he
Cool.
also had a bow gun on him, which
Yeah.
is a heavy crossbow, which would give someone some range. Not Penny, because Penny's not able to use that, but he also had his rope of climbing, +1 mace, splint armor, and then a bunch of random stuff, as well as the cooking utensils and a healer's kit and an herbalist kit are the important ones.
So yeah, there's just a lot of options. A lot of stuff I didn't want, especially because a lot of it was Dirt's here, to go to waste necessarily.
Oh yeah. It's just like how people are repurposing Digits things.
It only makes sense if this is our only chance to to make it out alive.
But I say, yeah, you guys do, despite the fact that it is quote unquote only 3 days, you do have 3 days to basically do your like prep stuff. That is assuming nothing happens within those 3 days to cause problems. But
Yeah, this is how Esteban is spending it. Not all of the time, but a lot of the time.
yeah. Cool. So after those 4 hours, a couple more hours pass. Everybody's kind of recuperating a bit, probably from moving giant multi-ton solid stone obelisks, and the mental strain of doing a teleportation circle. Varaxis, you'll hear it because it's loud as fuck, and it's even louder for everybody outside. Vraska, I think this is the first time you've ever seen this individual. You guys hear massive wings flapping.
Oh no.
Jobber!
You hear echoing through the entire layer. Ha ha!
Oh,
And
it's still
just and you see Jobe. Oh my god, he moves so slow when I drag him. You see Jobe is flying through the air. Maraska, you see a massive skeletal dragon coming from the sky and just slams down onto the ground in front of you guys. And he goes, "Ha ha! I heard you needed help!"
I knew you all had friends, but friends in very high places is new.
This one was Varaxis.
Was it?
Oh, another
Hooray.
dragonborn! Oh, you're made of metal.
I didn't
See,
used to be.
Didn't get into the airy, is it?
Unfortunately.
Well, not my business. Ha ha ha!
He deemed I had another purpose to yet fulfill.
Ha ha!
Yeah.
Like me then! Null sent me back out. There was more murder to be done of our enemies. More specifically, Tharizdun's cultists and Tiamat's cultists.
I like him.
He's
Where'd
my
you meet
favorite.
him?
You hear a number of things as well. You hear a panicked, like, kind of just falls off of Job after he kind of comes to a landing. You see Mweri just kind of topples off of Job and hits the ground.
Oh, Mary.
Oh, hey, Maury, I haven't seen you in a while.
And you see Hammer also kind of just climbs off of Jilbe.
Hammer,
In
my now
addition-
current favorite
In
living
addition, you hear a
warfighter.
handful of rattling sounds coming from the back of Jolbet.
Did you bring
My
skeletons
God,
with you?
it's like the
Oh, no.
Cloverfield monster. Kobolds falling off of it. Like the fuck.
Jolbei, did you bring cobalt?
What?
Oh,
Kobolds?
oh.
No.
There they
Tourists,
go.
though.
Ah, so you
You
brought,
see?
you brought the regular skeletons.
Fucking just not a ton, but about was it 5 skeletons gonna
Demo.
just hop off and they go, oh, neat, huh?
Hold
Neat.
on, wait, don't
Demo,
start
go
touching
back in
things.
front of the door.
That we don't know what, like, so ground rules, don't touch the weird sky water out there. Don't know what happens with it.
There is one already so close to it.
You don't do that. I don't know what happens if you go in there. You could
Ah.
probably end up in another dimension.
And what's
and
this
perish
orange
horribly.
crystal do?
It explodes. Don't touch it.
Oh.
I love these guys. Oh, the spirit.
Demo is in
I feel
front
like
of
it's
the
a
door.
nightmare. It's a constant nightmare
Like
that
which
just
door?
keeps
The
following.
crystal door or just
The-
the entire
The
building
red
door?
crystal door.
Okay.
Just nope.
But yeah, these skeletons just looking around. They just go, "Where there were some fun things to be doing down here."
Yeah, we're so in about 3 days after we build this forge town, we're going to be going to close a portal that a bunch of horrible shit's coming out of. So there's a lot of things to beat the hell out of.
Ooh.
Different realm to explore and everything.
Is it on the boat?
The boat will take us there.
Cool. They just.
Okay, yep. You guys go wait on the boat. Don't fall off.
You see an interesting
Feel
exchange
sorry for the
as the
crystal.
skeletons hop on because the shard mines are already there, like 2 of them, and like customs officials.
Let me touch you.
They
Let
are.
me touch you.
They block the skeletons and get them somehow miraculously organized into a single file line as they scan each individual one.
Well,
All of them are able to get on board though, so they're clean.
welcome down, guys. My large dragon
Yeah.
companion.
Yes. Yes, I plan on staying here for now. I heard there's a lot of things to fight.
It's
There's a portal
we
to the
killed a
far
purple
realm
worm
we need
earlier.
to shut.
Oh! As he says that, he turns into his normal skeleton form. And he goes, I see. So, Thurstoon trying to call reinforcements, is it?
Something like that. Apparently, it's been open for a little bit.
I haven't interacted with the Far Realm before.
You probably don't want to go in there, but we're gonna have to go in there.
Oh, well, of course not going in there, but fighting the things that come out. I look forward to it. He goes, right. 3 days, you said, yes?
3 days. We got to get this town running before then, though.
I'll keep an eye on the outside of town and make sure nothing comes in.
We'll just need to go
Yeah.
get some night silver, and then we'll hopefully get everything running.
Evangeline. And anyone else, I guess, that knows about the seals, could you help me get the seal part done now? I did the teleport part is set up, but
Moiri, after kind of getting up and kind of dusting himself off, oh, yes, I should be capable of at least assisting.
Oh, Mary, actually, I have to show you some.
Ah.
show up in the little sketch that she had written
Oh.
down from the caretaker.
I see. Oh, that's brilliant. Good job figuring this out, Evangeline.
It was the caretaker was watching me do it, and he changed a little bit of it. So I just thought since
I see.
it was
Well,
Hammer,
you
I'm
still
sorry, the
managed to
forge is
figure it
not
out.
much. There's an anvil.
I've worked with less.
There's literally just an anvil in there.
Holy shit. Okay, maybe I haven't worked with less. All right, a new low. We'll figure it out.
I mean, the mall
We
is
did
full
start
of
a
new
fire in the other building.
lows. There is a fireplace
all right.
going in the other building.
That
If,
fireplace isn't gonna work for what I need it for.
Okay, hold
I'm
on.
gonna need yellow crystals.
There's some on the ship, if they'll let you go steal them.
We're gonna need at least a makeshift forge built.
I can
We
help
can
with
enchant
that.
it with the radiant crystals. That's how I temper the chains.
Well, I can help with the building of the forge part. I have stone
Alright.
shape, and I have some experience with smithing.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Those
We
two
got
seem
what?
to be capable of handling the seal portion of that. So,
We got what? I could probably, if we can get everything up and running within the next couple hours, I should be able to get this done in a day. Luckily, I'm a warforged. Don't have to sleep.
So we just need some people to go get some night silver and some of the radiant crystals.
Yeah, when we were flying, we came across a pretty significant deposit. Bad vibes, even from all the way up, multiple thousand feet up in the air. You know, ever since coming into the mall, I didn't think I would be that high up. But yeah, it's a bit of a trek, but should be able to get to it within a couple of hours.
All right. Well,
But there's some bad shit around it from what I was seeing. I'd just be careful.
we'll be as careful as we can be.
Yeah. But I don't think everybody's needed to go over there. Just be. Whoever's quiet should probably go, because whatever was out there, I don't think we're gonna be able to handle. And so if you can sneak up to that Night Silver and kind of start getting it shuffled off. But I'm gonna need looks to you, Penny. I'm gonna need your help first. So if you guys want to get started on trying to find Night Silver, you might be able to find something closer. But I don't know. This is time ain't on our side and supplies are non-existent. So just
Angeli looks at Esteban.
I mean, yeah, I guess I can go.
luckily the amount of Night Silver we need is not very significant at all. We only need it for 2 obelisks.
How much is not significant?
Well, half of what we normally need to get for a lot of the forge towns we built back up. So a couple people should be able to hold the raw material needed.
and he's like, "Give me 1 second."
Yeah.
He'll go outside. I'm gonna use summon dragon real quick.
On what the
Summon
fuck?
dragon?
I'm sorry, what?
Is it summon dragon or summon draconic spirit?
There's draconic spirit, but there's summon dragon as a spell I have.
What the fuya?
Call forth a dragon.
Oh, it's a dragon spirit.
Yeah,
I think it is
I don't know
summon
what the
draconic
difference between the two spells is because they say the same shit damn near. But
I think they might
Holy
be
shit.
maybe the old version versus the new version.
something.
Yeah, they're the same spell. It looks like.
But yeah.
Anyways, yeah, you have an actual undead dragon. You're gonna summon a dragon.
Yeah, well, they're gonna need to split up, and having 2 people able to fly without taking damage will help.
Anyways, yeah. So summon. Jesus Christ, that's a huge entry.
Yeah.
Does that let me roll from it? No, it doesn't. That'd
I
be
wish
cool,
it
though.
did. That'd be useful.
It looks like it can, but it's not because it highlights everything like it's a clickable entry.
But I'll send that out to help scout for things.
You're gonna use it as a scout.
Well, I can't. I don't think anybody can write it as it's flying real high unless they're already undead as well. So
That's true. Yeah, if you want to use it to scout and you're gonna keep it high elevation, yeah, ain't nobody gonna be able to be on it.
it's just
Okay.
gonna help them search as well as if things do go down, it's there for an hour.
Yeah. Already. So, who's going out?
I'm going out. Esteban.
Esteban's going out.
Oscar will go.
I'm gonna
Maraska's
need
going
someone
out.
to carry it back, so
Okay. Already. So here's how I'm going to kind of run it. I don't have exactly a map for it because one, this is primarily a stealth segment, anyways. Because depending on what you're doing, got a couple of options. You can go towards the larger Night Silver deposit that Hammer mentioned, though there is a much higher risk there. It is a lot closer. It'll take you a lot less time to get to it. The downside is obviously the fact that you are going to be contending with a thing that if it finds you, you're either going to need to run or find another way to deal with it when you come across it. What it is, you will not know unless you go there. Otherwise, you can play it safer and spend more time. I would say to get to the larger deposit will take about 2 hours to get there. An hour to gather from it, and then another 2 hours to get back. So 5 hours of being gone. The smaller, if you're wanting to stay safe, going to be much farther, but you aren't going to come across anything dangerous, or you shouldn't come across anything that's too dangerous for you. That is going to be a total of 10 hours.
oh boy. Do we risk it all?
It's your call.
Well, the faster
I'm
we
not the
can get it
gambler.
out of there, I mean, the better. If you're feeling up to it, of course.
Are you feeling froggy?
Then leap.
He
Then
has
leave.
proven. He has proven he can be a little sneaky.
Which is a very odd thing to think about.
Because one of my fucking traits lets me use strength for fucking shit like stealth checks. Where is it? Primal
Only
knowledge.
if you are raging.
Yep. So I have to be really angry, but I can be very, very quiet. Just that I get like a +10 to stealth.
All right, well then let's do this.
Doing,
Go to the where we know the
risky
big deposit
business.
is, and we'll.
And you've got a pickaxe too. Look at you.
Yeah.
For the love of gods, please be careful. Please.
Do they inform anybody what they're doing before they go?
I don't know.
Yeah. I'd let you guys know.
Penny definitely looks at Evangeline like, "Oh, you've been dealing with this the whole time, huh?"
No, I
He's
don't
like,
know what you
"Okay,
mean.
well." Penny calls the dragon spirit back and is like, "You can have this act as a distraction if you need it."
Just flies around you two like a vulture.
Just whistle and it'll call it down and try to draw aggro of something. It's not got a lot of health, but
It might give us a second to run though if we need it. And I mean, in theory, I could always just create a portal. So we should be good.
all right.
Evangeline's gonna hit them both with the death ward.
Okay.
So that'll last 8 hours.
Okay.
And then
Alrighty.
I'm trying to see if there's anything else. Then we're gonna hit them both with a aid.
With aid as well.
Yep.
Oakley dokley. Sounds good. So y'all got aid, so you got a little bit of extra health. And y'all got death ward. Cool. Is it all your preps?
Yep, that's all I can give them.
Alrighty. Esteban and Marasco, are you setting out?
I'm ready to go when you are.
What was that, Marasco?
Did we want to rest first?
If you rest, that's at least an hour or 8 hours.
Probably best we just go.
Yeah. Short rest is I believe 1 hour. Long rest is obviously eight.
Yeah.
Off they go. Okay. So we will go through their sequence and then we'll go back to everybody else. So Raska and Esteban, you guys start maneuvering your way out. You see Jolbez kind of walking around the outskirts of the town, seeing you guys go, and he goes, "Ha! What an adventure, is it?"
It's always an adventure,
He
man.
says not stealthily at all.
Someone's got to bring back the Night Silver.
He goes, "Right. Ah. Be safe."
Well,
Yeah, I don't think we have a choice.
Did you happen to notice anything dangerous in that region on the way down?
Yes. Hence my warning.
You happen to gain...
There is a very large, what looked to be, think of it like those shadows, but Titanic.
Well,
Oh,
that's comforting.
great. Can't wait.
Makes sense with a night silver vein that is the size of a forge town. And with night silver being the way that it is no surprise that Tharizdun's essence seems to have coagulated. Be safe.
Always shadows. Always shadows.
Shadows and dust, Maraska. Cool.
Shadows.
You guys
to
keep
shadows. Dust to
shadows. But yeah, you guys. It's about an hour. Start to see you've after about an hour you see this fucking this night silver vein. It soars probably a good like 300 or 400 feet into the air with how huge it is. And even an hour out from it, Esteban, you feel it more intensely than Maraska, just because Maraska is probably a little bit more just generally numb to it.
Okay.
But for you, who just fairly recently got rid of your shadow cancer, this feels bad. This feels like it feels claustrophobic.
Oh, I really don't like this.
The closer you get to this massive night silver deposit, it just feels like the whole world is getting darker and darker and darker. And this is the first time you've ever been even remotely close to a Night Silver vein of this size. You've been in areas that have a lot of Night Silver,
Sure.
but you're realizing that this is like that Night Silver cave that you were in, where that Night Skill was, fucking little leagues.
Oh, great.
And that already made your skin fucking practically like just crawl permanently. The only reason why you are not immediately listening to your inner thoughts going, just turn around, go somewhere else, it's safer, is because you've had this shadow cancer. You're not as used to it as maybe Maraska, but you're not as, I guess, terrified of it.
Right.
Gives
Okay.
you no good feelings. And if you were in a situation where you didn't have to go to this Night Silver deposit, you'd probably turn around and leave. Maraska, the feeling for you is a bit different from Esteban. It sets off different alarm bells for you. This feels all too familiar. This feels like the bottom.
Oh.
A little less concentrated, but this feels like the bottom where you were fighting for hundreds of years.
Yeah, his eyes do kind of like, for what they can, they like widen, and he's just, the gravity of the situation is setting in.
You don't necessarily have like alarm bells of like turn around and leave, but you're fucking you could not be more on alert. You guys continue pressing forward. It's about 30 minutes. This is probably about the worst that it'll get. And
Quick question
for
Todd.
you, what's up?
If they were on the draconic spirit, would they be moving at 120? So like 4 times the normal 30? Because it's moves 60 foot flying and it'd be only dashing to get there.
If they're using, I thought you were using the draconic spirit to watch out for them.
If I do that way, if they take more than an hour, it's gone in an hour.
Okay.
I mean, that's up to them how they want to do it because this is their operation. How they use the dragons is up to them. I gave it to them.
Well, flying would be really rough.
Yeah.
All right, then an hour in.
So it'll just keep a watch out basically, which I guess probably just only cements home, probably very unfortunate timing, cements home to both Esteban and Maraska that they are alone out here.
Yeah,
As they hit that hour mark and then they look up and they see that draconic spirit just disintegrate.
Huh.
That's
not.
And yeah, and your feeling of isolation out here, you're used to like when you were seeing all of this stuff from above. You're used to seeing like a bunch of colors, a bunch of like light and such. But this is very similar to like approaching like the Temple of Tharizdun, but dialed up to 11. There is virtually no light here. You don't hear whispers, but you might as well be. And after about another 30 minutes, which puts you at your 2-hour mark, I need you guys to give me stealth checks, please. As what you weren't hearing the whispers before until you see a massive shadow. The biggest shadow you've seen so far is like the Shadow Draco Lich. This thing is many times bigger. If this finds you guys and is able to get a hold of you, you're probably gone. We got 28 from Esteban. Maraska's hyping himself up.
Secco. There it is.
I was telling CK I don't think I want to be in control of this situation rolling these for him.
So I can make it as a strength check instead.
What is that actually?
That
The +5 is your. Oh, it's a wait. When you use a strength ability check.
primal knowledge. While rage is active, you can channel primal power when you attempt certain tasks. When you make an ability check using one of the following skills, you can make it as a strength check, even if you normally, or even if it normally uses a different ability. So acrobatics, intimidation, perception, stealth, or survival. So it doesn't give
Okay,
anything other than
so-
what my modifier would be.
Gotcha. It's because you don't have proficiency in stealth. Okay. Okie dokie. What we are going to do, I don't have a specific stat block for this because this is not something that you fight. So what we are going to use is I'm going to pull up a Shadow Horror. His perception is going to be a bit higher because he is a much bigger fucking shadow. So instead of a +7, that is going to be a +10 to its perception. Let me modify that, please. Okay, thanks. Give me an overwrite bonus. There we go. Okay. It's just going to be normal. Don't mind the weird calculations, but we will roll in front of the board for this thing. Maraska. You hear the whispering starts to get a lot more intense near you. It hasn't quite found you yet. We're going to use old school rock rules. It hasn't found you yet, but it has gotten a lot closer to your position. The air around you is, if you needed to breathe, it's suffocating. And Esteban, depending on how close you are to Maraska, it's suffocating. Maraska, this is a it's bringing back way too many bad memories for you. It's starting to feel more and more and more like the 13th.
Ugh.
So what we're gonna say is, you guys. So there's going to be a few more stealth checks for you guys during this duration of you harvesting this Night Silver. The Shadow Horror needs, I would say, 3 successes in order to actually find you guys. So it has 1 right now. So we'll say that's been 20 minutes. Primarily either Esteban or Maraska, you were able to start getting chunks of Night Silver out of this thing that is essentially, it just looks like you're at the edge of a cliff of Night Silver. Not the edge of it, but you're like at the base of a cliff of Night Silver.
I mean, I guess if we're harvesting, though, would that give us disadvantage on stealth?
I would say no.
Okay.
I'll say for your guys' sake, no. I'm making this difficult, but I don't want to make it actually impossible. Because being fully found by this and being fully captured by this is, if it wasn't for the Death Ward, it's death.
Right.
This thing, you feel like, well, actually, Esteban, You have gotten very, very close to death by shadows before.
Yes.
This feels like that. Doesn't feel like you're being killed, but it feels like if you get caught, that what should have finished you off before getting rescued by dirt, you feel like that's what'll happen. A complete loss of yourself and your soul. But 20 minutes go by. And
Did you say 20 minutes?
20 minutes.
Okay.
That is you guys harvesting the night silver. It's going to take you guys an hour to get all the night silver that you're going to need. So, I need another check from you guys. Another stealth check, please.
Yeah, you're gonna have to roll this because I don't want to be responsible.
Please
Please get
Oh,
over here.
thank God. Oh, thank God. It was
Please roll
great.
your stealth
Oh,
because I
thank
don't want
God.
to be responsible.
Oh, that was a nat 20. And I'm out of rage, which kind of sucks.
Uh-oh.
Until combat.
You had to say something.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Wait, I do have a. Hang on.
Do you have any Barbic inspiration left?
I have one.
Are you sure you want to use it? I also
Yeah.
have.
has one success right now.
Roll a d10 and add that.
Wow.
Dirty 20.
What do I get with a dirty 20
alrighty.
boss?
Well, we're about to find out. Because now is Mr. Giant Shadow's turn. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
It is
Oh.
awful here. You're practically going blind at this point with how dark it is around you. It's bad. This is a bad spot for you guys.
Say we take what we have and go.
Are you sure this is going to be enough?
No. But the longer we're here.
Use a luck point to have him reroll.
Sure. I will have him reroll.
Holy shit.
You feel it get like practically on top of you guys, and then you feel almost like, well, actually, you guys, you hear something, and then you see that it kind of gets further away from you, like the shadow, and you just hear, for just a split second, you hear like a crystalline shriek, and then it's silent.
Oh my God.
40 minutes have passed. Total, so far. And got most of the night silver that you'll need. One more check.
Oh, I lost that. +3, I have no more rage, and I'm out of rage now.
Nice.
Oh, is there anything else I can? That's for saving throws. All of those. Oh.
Sleight of hand.
Oh,
Still a
wait
plus 2, but
yeah, it doesn't
no, that's
matter.
fine.
So it's the same
It'd be a
modifier.
13. Yeah.
Okey doke. Oh, Jesus Christ.
It is back to being extremely close to you guys. Good news.
Luck point.
Luck point? Hell
Luck
yeah.
point.
Spam that shit. It will roll again. It is still on top of you. It hasn't quite found you yet, but it's sniffing you out. Good news is, you've gathered all of your night silver. The bad news is, you gotta leave.
Holy fuck. All right. Is there? I know you said that we are kind of like on the edge of like a cliff, kind of, because
It's so let me better paint that. What I was meaning is it's basically to paint a picture of how big this fucking thing is. You're not at the edge of a cliff. It's just the size of that night silver deposit is as if you were against the wall of a cliff. You are essentially out in what I would basically kind of describe as almost like a plain, like
Right.
plains. There's cover, like there's rocks and crystal, like other night silver crystals, that you might be able to hide behind.
because basically what I'm asking is there a place for me to put a shadow portal?
What are the requirements for the shadow portal?
I need either like a wall, a cliff, a tree, or something similar in structure that I can place a door.
I mean, you've got the night silver deposit that you've been harvesting.
Right. This thing is big enough.
It is massive. You could find a flat piece.
That's all I need. Maraska, this way.
He's not even hesitating. He's already slinking after you.
Just because you guys are going to use it, it's not really all that important, but we'll see what happens. Go ahead and give me one more stealth check as you guys are approaching this shadow portal.
Roger, boss.
Well, we're gonna see.
No.
We're gonna see it happen.
We're gonna see something happen. Yes.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
There's
Oh
no
my
fucking
Jesus.
way you
Oh,
do.
no.
Holy fuck.
Oh no!
Oh no. Luckily, you have Shadow Portal. It's a good thing Maraska wasn't alone. He may not come back.
Oh my god.
Oh, why are you running?
Yeah. So, oh god, he found Esteban too.
Holy shit.
So, good news, you have the Shadow Portal. So you're good. What is the language of your Shadow Portal? I'm gonna make sure. Like, does it just go? Where does it go?
On the
So
wall, obviously.
how far are
Motherfucker,
we
I'm
from
not-
the Forge Town, I guess?
It's about a 2-hour walk.
All right, because this is like technically the distance of this in as written is 200 feet.
The Forge Town. So you should be able to. Oh no. You could
Because if I can
probably
get us
find
at
it.
least out of this area, that's better than because that's
You'll be
definitely
outside of the
further.
immediate threat range.
Right. That was basically what I was hoping for. So a bit and the language of it though is essentially as long as I can visualize where the other corresponding door would be, again using anything a flat
Yeah.
congruent piece of anything to conjure a door through, entering in, that's where you would exit.
Gotcha. Okay. So, good news is you're able to get at least outside of the immediate threat range, and not a fucking moment too soon. Because you guys start to basically kind of quickly slink over to the to this shadow portal, even if it's like only not that far away from you guys. And what sets off this shadow is just poor luck on your guys' part. Just one wrong step, and as you kind of slip, what you slip on is basically a small bit of night silver that's actually under the ground. One of you guys falls, hits the night silver, causes a bit of a slight reverberation, but just enough to hit a section of the night silver that you are mining. Has just loosened up to break off a piece.
If that's Maraska, I'm just saying.
It's probably Maraska.
He's fucking huge. It's gonna happen.
He's very big.
I'm
But
closing
yeah,
my portal.
so there's a
immediately after we go.
resonant sound of metal hitting crystal. Yeah, as a large piece of night silver crashes down behind you guys, and you hear a howl. This is the first time you've really heard you've heard like shadows like screech when they die. This is a blood-curdling howl. You've never really heard a shadow scream outside of the circumstance of it dying. You normally just hear whispers. But like a tidal wave, it crashes down in your guys' direction right as you get through the shadow portal. You look behind, and it's like looking into a, now that you're 200 feet away, like you're looking at I would say a 150-foot diameter circle of darkness.
Dear God.
That just completely encapsulates the area.
That's not horrifying
and it
at all.
stays there. You hear whispers from where you guys are even 50 feet away from this thing. But that is solid darkness. No light escapes. And you guys are able to get away.
Do we hear a shriek in the distance?
Give me a perception check.
Oh my god, they're gonna die.
I don't notice it, but Evangeline
Nope,
might.
you don't.
Evangeline's not here. It's fine. We know.
No, I am.
Oh no.
I'm just messing with you, Bouger.
It's almost. I don't know if it's a good or bad thing that you're able to hear it. But
Probably bad.
Evangeline, probably bad. Evangeline, you hear off in the far distance a otherworldly shriek, like howl, like something just found prey. But it doesn't feel like an animal.
Oh no. Penny.
Don't do anything stupid.
What was that?
You're
Sorry.
2 hours away.
Penny, there was a shriek in the distance.
Internal thoughts. Don't do anything stupid.
Yep. Don't do anything stupid. But yeah, Maraska and Esteban, you're able to start making your way back. It's gonna take you a couple hours, so during that period of time, Evangeline, what are you doing?
Evangeline's about to fucking pack up and go fucking looking for them.
No. Don't do anything stupid.
Evangeline, as much as I hate to say it, wherever they went, they're far now. The best chance at catching them would probably be the little one's little dragon.
That's a good idea.
I want you to know, Phaedra's probably gone at this point.
Oh yeah, Phaedra's gone at this point. Yeah.
And I
Okay.
cannot bring Phaedra back for the extension of a long rest.
Well, then
I-
I'm walking.
Hold on. Before you go, please remember you guys did summon a big undead dragon friend.
That's right. Where is Jobe?
Last time you saw him, you walked out towards the outskirts. Just got a patrol.
I'm gonna try to find Jobe.
I'm going
Okay.
with Varaxis.
All right. Yeah, you
Jobe,
find Jobe. Jobe
we
is
have
staring
problems.
off in the direction that Maraska and Esteban went.
We
he has
got a
not
problem.
moved. Ah. Right.
Yeah.
You heard that right.
Yes.
Great, good. Can you help us go hopefully find them? I hope. I really
you
hope.
need to stay here.
Can I go?
No. You will not win against the thing that is out there. Trust in your companions.
Can you
If
win
they
against
do
the
not
thing out
make
there?
it, absolutely not.
Okay, so it's that bad, huh?
What
Oh,
I
I shouldn't
saw
have left.
when we were out there is something no one should deal with.
What's so bad about it?
Think of a spilled potion, a spilled flask. But instead of liquid, instead of water or ale or what have you, is the concentrated essence of Tharizdun,
That's
but on a
gross.
large scale.
Yeah, Evangeline, we're not going out there.
I can't.
If they
Just-
were captured by the Shadow, it is already too late. But I trust that they were not captured. Trust in them as
Oh.
well.
I shouldn't have let them go by themselves. I should have gone with them.
No matter how many of you went out there, the result would be the same.
And we kind of need you for the seals. If you were to perish along with them, I hate to say it, but that might just, well, fuck over everybody.
Trust in your companions. Just give it time. Even if you rushed out to meet them, you would take too long. Even if I were to take you with me. The results would not change.
From how it sounds, we wouldn't win if we fought it.
I do not foresee a way to defeat that thing.
Oh, I just hope that Bahamut's light has guided them and they're fine.
Give it just a bit. Just a few hours. It doesn't take that long to walk to the Night Silver.
Well, then I'm gonna stand here and wait with you.
Absolutely. But no further. And you wait. During the 2 hours or the 3 hours that they were out there before they started making their return trip before the scream, Penny, Praxis, and well, also Evangeline, what are you guys doing? What were you guys doing before everything changed?
I'm helping make a forge.
Sick. Say it would have taken probably about this much. Put it right about there.
A couple uses of mold stone and some help.
Hammer would have at some point, after kind of helping
Oh,
like
wow.
give instructions for
Okay.
how to build this forge. Hammer would have been talking with the shard mines, and would have at some point been able to negotiate for a didn't need very much, but a small segment of like radiant crystal, and is able to get a hold of some, and will toss it into the forge after getting like some fuel, which just means
Cool.
that most of the furniture in those buildings has been removed at this point.
Penny's like, there's some orange crystal literally out back here if we need them.
Well, the thing about those is that they don't really stay burnt. They're more explosive.
Okay.
They don't work as good fuel. Great at starting fires.
Wonder.
Great at blowing things up, but constantly burning, not much.
Well, that could
Would be
useful
nice to
later.
come across a crystal that could work as fuel. Well, I don't know. But it's not like the previous inhabitants are really using the furniture.
Fair enough. I happen to
I
know of a
I
couple
took
books
from
that
I
do.
took from the one that your weird friend was in, so most of that stuff's gone.
Okay, fair enough. Nobody was using it there anyway.
Kind of stepped around the weird bodies.
Yeah, it's like a stain on the ground. Evangeline was actually about to
Yeah.
work on cleaning that up when we got sidetracked.
Yeah, it's like well, we saw that in Margate. There's a lot of them there. Because they were there when Margate fell. Because those bodies, I remember at least when we saw it, there were the stains are where the shadows of Therasun hit them.
Oh. Well, that
Yeah.
makes sense, I suppose.
Yeah.
Doesn't explain the other crystals, but
What?
nothing to worry about so far. Just
Alright.
don't enter the room that Demo's guarding. It's not great for those with souls.
Is that the weird guy?
Yeah, the one with no expression?
Okay.
He's not quite living, but close.
Yeah, I kind of got that feeling. Looked empty.
Yeah. I'm not
Anyways,
quite
not my
capable of making
business.
souls, so.
I don't know how I feel about being able to just manufacture souls. I don't know how to feel about that. I'm not a wizard. I don't care all that much, I guess. As long as you don't go rooting in my body, I'm fine. Squirrel was really bad about it.
I heard about him. He seemed fascinating.
He was a good guy, just a little handsy.
Was he closer to the scientist than a caster?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's how those types
I'm
go.
more like a mad scientist.
I mean, I don't know of many scientists that
Or I
aren't a
guess
little
there's... Yeah, I guess there's not really much of a difference, huh?
not particularly. It's just how well they hide it.
He was not very good at it. At the hiding part.
Again, sounds fun.
You do
Interesting.
trash stuff.
But now he is in Squirrel Heaven. Cool. Veraxis, what's going through your head before the scream?
Probably just a lot of, well, we're already here, so hopefully this works out. If it doesn't, we're dead and it's not my problem anymore.
Cool. All right. The scream happens. Everything that happened already happens. And through a probably absolutely fucking agonizing 2 hours for Evangeline, you see Esteban and Maraska off in the distance. Not that far away, probably only like just a couple minutes walk away. And in their arms or on their backs is Night Silver. What does Maraska and Esteban kind of look like after that encounter? How are you guys feeling?
Run like hell, buddy.
Marasco's- yeah. Marasco just has like, as much as he can, just looks extremely concerned.
Yeah, I mean, I think for Esteban, there's a mixture of fear, which is not something he's necessarily used to, mixed with just one goal in mind: get back. If Moscow's there, he's there. If not, he's not. Let's get this shit done.
It's starting to sound like a shard mind. Get back to the Forge Town. Get back to the Forge Town. Get back to the Forge Town.
Rebuild, rebuild, rebuild. Close the gate. Close the gate.
Close the gate. Kill the god. Close the gate. Kill the god. Cool. Yeah, Evangeline, you see them. They're
The missile is locked in.
Scale missile. You know.
She very much hugs the heck
Joe Big
out
goes,
of both of them.
I told you. Trust in your companions.
Oh, I thought you said I told you you guys were gonna die because I definitely felt that one.
No. We heard the scream.
Dang.
It took a lot of convincing it took a lot of convincing to get that one to prevent her from just sprinting towards certain death.
God, I'm really glad that you did stop her though. What were you thinking?
I thought you guys died.
I told you I'd get us out.
I don't like the almost.
Yeah, those that could not have been closer.
That was extremely close.
I'm impressed by us doing that though.
Esteban once again
Yeah.
reminded me of another time where he was almost consumed by Shadow entirely.
Oh, dude.
Dude,
I had to pull
Esteban's
out all the
fucked up.
stops. I had to pull out all the stops with everything I could. I used every charge of rage in one go. Fucking all
Yeah,
those inspo
Jobei
points.
is Jobei's pretty much the only thing that kept us from coming out there.
Good.
As much as I want to say I apologize for trying to convince them to essentially abandon you, I did not want to see more deaths.
Yeah, I
I
can only
mean,
guess that
we didn't really want to die. I'll say that up front.
I can only guess that
Not like that anyway.
Noel would be very unhappy if I died.
You die to a shadow, you won't be going to the Eyrie, that is for sure. Tharizdun does not like to let go of souls he has eaten.
Yeah, I wouldn't be going to the Eyrie, and also I just get that feeling that yeah, that would be really bad for everybody. A shadow me running around would not be good.
Probably not, no. But you do have the Night Silver. Quick, bring it in.
Yes. Here's what we got.
Bring it on over to Hammer. And you guys find the forge is up and running, or at least a decent version of the forge. Hammer brought his trusty enchanted hammer made specifically for creating these chains, and he sets to work. Because there's only 2 obelisks, it really doesn't take a whole lot of time. It takes probably about 4 or 5 hours. It's been a very long time for all of you guys. But gets the chains made, and the forge is. This is the most convenient it's ever been for Hammer, really. Chains are right fucking next to the obelisks are right next to the forge. This kind of just brings them over, wraps them up. And Evangeline, and I'm assuming, is Mary helping you, or is it just you writing it?
She can do it by herself.
Mary just sticks on standby.
You can see the new method.
He watches. Not as intimidating as the caretaker.
Not this one. I'm fine with.
But you were able to draw the nice little circle. Yeah, there's a wall in the way. I'm assuming it would have been stone shaped away. But you were able to write the circle and put a little bit of the magic in there. And this is both the most depressing. No, that is not probably it's the most depressing fucking little Forge Town activation you've ever seen. Nothing even attacks you. It's just kind of just the faintest little dome in this small area. And you see the teleport circle kind of sputters to life. This is the most ghetto little Forge Town you guys have made.
Janky.
Why is it moving that?
It's small, okay, but it's up.
It phases in and out of existence every once in a while.
I'm a little worried when it's. I think it's as good as it gets.
It looks stable enough. But you can understand what the caretaker was saying when he said it's gonna fucking hurt. It probably will hurt going up.
Yeah.
Because this dome, you gotta kind of focus to see its real outline. And you don't really feel as nearly as protected as you do in the other Forge Towns. Most Forge Towns, bare minimum, have 4 obelisks. It's half that.
You're gonna have to do.
Man, congratulations, you've quote-unquote activated this Forge Town!
It's a good Forge Town.
That is a life-threatening, pathetic one, but it works.
Yeah, hey. But what we will do is, it is 12:30 here, almost. We're going to end session here. It's a good stopping point. As you guys have gotten the Forge Town up and running, is a word for it.
She's up and she's running.
So whether or not you guys decide to experimentally use it or not is up to you. But we will do that next session. So congratulations to Maraska and Esteban for not needing to make new characters.
Yeah, holy shit.
Do they get a level up for that?
But I will say everybody gets a level up.
Hey!
Let's go.
Your near death meant something.
Congratulations to you dedicated spellcasters for getting your 9th level spell slot.
Yippee.
Imagine having spell slots.
But only 3 levels left. But you're gonna need them. You're gonna need what you've got for what is coming. You still got an entire layer after closing the gate. If you can succeed at closing the gate.
We all perish.
We all perish. But tune in next time. This will be a lot more fleshed out, especially now that I've got the changes you guys have made to this Forge Town. I've got it here in Foundry. So those changes will be reflected. And we will pick it back up next time. But as it stands right now, until this campaign is over, the current plan is every Saturday and Sunday.
Oakley dokley.
So that puts us with, as it stands right now, I believe 10 sessions left now. Instead of the 5. But I'll see everybody next time. That's all I got.
Power word kill. Ha ha ha.
Power word kill.
Meteor swarm. Ha 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 ha. True polymorph. I'm here, Varaxis. Time to make you a dragon.
Oh no, my god already said he's doing that.
Does that make me your god now?
Oh my
Damn.
god. No, Jesus.
No, that
Penny
just makes you
becomes a
small.
villain.
No. It was music that might be. I actually don't think I can use any of these right now anyway. I have access to a 9th level spell slot, but I don't have 9th level spells to put in my spell book yet.
You don't have access to prepare ones that you've immediately?
Oh no, I can actually add spell. I can prepare a 9th level.
I'm about to say is like when I leveled up to 17 as Druid, I immediately had access to 9th level spells.
Huh.
But yeah, you guys obviously can take your long rests if you so desire. You don't have to, but it's probably recommended.
Hi, I would like to.
But once it comes time to actually start heading towards the gate, it is going to be pretty, I would say probably pretty intense for you guys to be prepared. Be smart. Because your long rests after you guys depart are going to be a lot less frequent. That is what I will tell you.
Oakley dokley. Let me grab that foresight as well, because fuck.
Foresight's great, man.
Oh, okay, that's why I didn't
Foresight's-
have it. My spell book didn't have them until I actually added them. Cool. Cool.
Yeah, no. Foresight's fucking sick. It makes rolling so easy. I just don't have to think about my rolls anymore. I don't think, oh, do I get advantage on this one? No, I'm like, I get advantage on this one.
Okay, time to do my spell math to store the rest of my spells for a long rest.
Yeah, I took a lot of spell slots from you this time.
8.
My brutal strike is now angry.
So 13.
Angrier? Yes.
13 plus 16.
My advice,
29.
for you, I'd recommend reading through your character sheet a bit, just so you know what you've got.
Where are you, Varaxis? You
I had
little
so
dude.
much shit
You
on
get to push
Digit from
buttons.
shit like Fey Touch and other things to keep track of to not like accidentally double up, dude. Like
2,
it was complicated.
4.
It's funny because like Barbarian is arguably a much simpler class compared to Artificer.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's just remembering like, oh yeah, I've got this thing that does Y thing and Z effect happens when whatever, and it's just
Okay, God, I
lots
have
of
my new
clockwork
math done
abilities.
for the spells stored. I added things up
Okay.
and then divided it by 2.
Oh, cool. I get a 5th level spell. I can dominate people if I want to.
Hell yeah! And
That
you
would
get your
really,
strongest
and
version
I
of your
could do,
smite.
I could do Raise Dead too. That would really,
Yeah.
really mess with Evangeline. They
Plus,
will
you
be
get
alive
access
for.
to your strongest divine smite that you will be able to do.
If I used Raise Dead, I feel like Evangeline would have just immediate brain death.
Oh my God.
Penny
know-
thought about it.
Ooh. Are our relics going to get another upgrade, by the way?
I am anticipating at least one more relic upgrade.
Okay. I already have
Possibly
an idea.
two.
I have 2 ideas in my head. So ready.
I would say minimum of one more. Depending on how I run your future things, you may get another one, but the second one is a lot less likely. So
Yeah.
anticipate that this next one is your final one,
Yep.
with a chance that there might be a second.
Okie dokie. I know what that option is then.
Yep.
If we're only gonna get one, I have to go with it for self-preservation.
But yeah, there is time to talk about that. But just because it has been mentioned, I would advise people start to think about their relic upgrades. It won't happen for a decent amount of time, but I want people to start kind of thinking about it.
Okie dokie. Sounds
And
good.
then if Viraxis, if you could message me, I forget exactly what work orders you gave Rattle Tap. If you could hand those over to me via your
Oh.
chat.
Another question real quick for you. Was this long rest we leveled up and we got our stuff back? Or did we actually settle down and rest as a group? Find somewhere to rest in this hovel.
Well, the long rest would be like the 8 hours, so you guys are settling and resting.
Okay.
Because right now you guys are kind of, unless you guys decide to use the teleporter, you're kind of playing almost like the waiting game. So it's up to you guys how you want to use
4 hours while he forged, so I have a 4 hours while everybody else is resting to do stuff that I might actually do. I'll message you.
Yeah, the big thing will be like kind of what you guys plan to do with because right now you've got 2 days left, unless you guys decide to start early, because you can always tell the shard mines that you want to leave now. But I doubt you guys will want to do that.
Yeah.
You guys have 2 days to kind of do what you're needing to do. You can use the teleporter, which means you've got access to Maugate, you've got access to Haven Light, you've got access to those places. Obviously, there's a cost for using the teleporter here. But you guys can go to the other layers if you need to. Otherwise, it's kind of
dad just in case.
Yep. Otherwise, it's just kind of figuring out. You're waiting for people to show up, figuring out who shows up. If you need to go to the other layers to directly convince someone.
Yeah, Evangeline would have told Raylan before they had went to sleep that they've got the small forge town existent, but that after resting that night, she might just give it a try to know exactly what everyone's looking at if they go down and then up.
We'll go over the consequences of using the teleporter next session. So just make sure to remind me Saturday that you're doing that.
Will do. Yes.
I have some crazy shit I'm gonna try to do end game here, so be ready, God.
You guys will be level 20 by the time you get down to the bottom layer. So before you deal with their, you'll be level 20.
Nice.
What was that for Axis? Sorry.
I'm going to send you now in our little side chat.
Yeah. Because I knew you gave him work orders, and I've got a rough idea of what they were, but I need a quick reminder so I'm not just completely forgetting that they exist. I believe it was Digit's gun, and I believe it was the claws.
No.
See, that's why I'm asking.
It was just Digit's gun minus a green crystal and the wake up for like a haste bracelet, pretty much.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Cool.
I'll think up some stuff.
The drug bracelet.
Drug bracelet.
Oh.
The big thing when it came to Digit is that drug bracelet primarily let him essentially ignore the effects of exhaustion as long as he had a supply of drug.
I would like a variant of it that did haste. Is what I had him working on primarily.
We will talk. There is a artifact feature from Dirt that I might be able to finagle a bit to make it not a relic upgrade, but make it a higher risk, similar reward.
I know, man.
Yeah, you know. So, but we'll talk. But I don't want to hold you guys here any longer.
Mhm.